This is Last Call, Fantasy Football Podcast, Season 2, ready to start. And we are live. Not really. We're not live.
Back in better.
We're not
Back in
live.
better.
But Justin's voice is lagging like crazy. We're live during the NFL Draft, as you can see from our new and illustrious overlay
Setup.
here. Draft
Setup.
Day 2025. And we're a little late to the game, but welcome back. We got our drinks ready. We're going to be here all night reacting to our favorite fantasy players, potential fantasy players.
Ceremonial crack.
Hearing ceremonial crack echo twice back to back. It's great. So we're here. The pick is in. The Titans are up first. Because like I said, we're late to the game. But hopefully everyone can hear me, can hear Justin. He's lagging a little bit, but
I wonder who the pick's gonna be.
Oh, the pick is in. So let's go over to the game. Let's go over to the stream. Let's hang out. Oh, we also have a sneak peek of our predictions for who we predict to go to which teams.
Oh.
Turn the volume on.
Select
Cameron Ward. Miami.
Shocker.
The only good thing coming out of the University of Miami recently. And as a Florida State alumni and superfan, it pisses me off to say that, but was not unexpected. He was by
Who was
far.
the last good person? Frank Gore?
I mean, if you want to talk about the last good player to come out of Miami, I don't know because it's been a while, so no shade. But also, they're home to Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Frank Gore. Like those guys are all legends, so no hate on them. They deserve it.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, the echo is insane. But yes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson did go to Miami. But I mean, this is a fantasy show. We're watching the draft, but let's talk about Cam Ward, or at least I'll check in with Justin and see if every couple minutes we can.
Give me a pause, and then I'll.
It's not working, bro. It'll figure itself out. Guarantee it. But yeah, Cam Ward, first overall pick, Tennessee Titans. He may have a fantasy impact. While you eat your hot chips and we talk about this this draft pick, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Cam Ward, fantasy rookie year. You think thumbs up? Okay. I unfortunately kind of agree. Oh! Trade. Hold on. Jacksonville.
What's up?
Jacksonville
Come here.
picking now.
Come here. You got to, come on.
Second overall pick. Hold on. What are you saying?
Year's first-round pick, could that potentially be used to get the Browns a quarterback of the future? Maybe
They trade with the Browns.
now the Jacksonville Jaguars
Oh, yeah.
are in
No.
position to take a premium elite player in
They
this
taking
draft.
Travis?
2 and a 4 this year, and a 1 next year, and the Browns.
Well, good thing we didn't take
are
too long
amassing
getting
those
this thing
picks that
going.
You mentioned about the Jacksonville Jaguars are now on the clock. This is for Travis Hunter, correct?
It sure feels that way, and I made sure to get this.
Justin,
quote
you're
right
listening
from
to the
James
stream, right?
Blackstone, their new general manager, wrote his press
Yeah,
conference
I'm
and
watching
said,
it.
I'm
Got my girlfriend in here. She's Jags fan. Got my girlfriend in here. She's Jags fan. I wonder what they gave up and like why. Honestly, you think they take Janty here? Like maybe they heard. Some rumblings that somebody was gonna take him.
He only likes 3 things in life. He likes catching
It's hard to
touchdowns,
understand
he
what you
likes
said,
taking
but
football away on defense and
they showed the compensation. It wasn't anything crazy. But to be fair, they only had to move up 3
Okay,
spots.
there you
wants great players. That's what you
Okay,
want
there you
in all of this. And he's going to get one in Travis Hunter. I think they'll play him on offense first, but he's definitely going to play some defense there as well.
In the meantime,
We're not
let's
live.
say hello to
We're not
Jamie
live.
Birdhall
We're just recording
right
it.
now here
We're just recording it.
on the stage with the first overall pick in the draft.
Cam, you got a lot of number ones in your life. You started with one offer from Incarnate Word. You are now the number 1 overall pick. How does this moment feel to you?
It's special. God did everything for me. Him, myself, my family, and I'm just supposed to be here. I'm ready to get to work with the Titans with my teammates. So I'm just
What does your gigabit per second say? Or like your stream quality?
You're staying loose. How ready are you to get
It says it's good right now.
Okay, yeah, you sound listenable. Not perfect, but listenable.
Yeah, it says 600 right now.
Okay, we're good. So yeah, I mean the draft compensation was not anything crazy, but I was saying they only had to move up
No.
4 rounds.
Or four picks, man.
Was when the Rams
I'm gonna jot down some of these.
in the 1997 NFL draft.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
For a rare player and
Lagging again like crazy, boy.
right now.
Alright, the pick is in.
Jacksonville, the pick is in. The Giants are now on the clock.
So the pick is in while this is going, and while we wait for things to settle out, I'm going to show our predictions. Justin put this together. Basically, we have our potential picks, and on the graph, Justin on the left, obviously me on the right, where we think the landing spots of these players are. So we both had Cam Ward 101 to the Titans, so we're both on track there.
I think he'll continue to grow. I really love that pick for Tennessee. And then moving forward, guys.
Now they need to take Ashton.
There's no way they traded the Jacksonville Jaguars traded up to 2 to pick Genty. So they're 100% taking Travis Hunter.
Should and will play on both sides, and he'll contribute. And he's going to be a great player.
Lame.
Gives you the big plays
Lame.
on offense. And maybe he's the guy guarding.
He seems like a Jags player though. He seems like a Jags player though.
This is going to be a very interesting deal, but bottom line, DJ, you talked about this last night on your mock draft.
Yeah, I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter at wideout is kind of insane.
Yeah.
Is that not? I mean, I know someone who's happy. Trevor Lawrence.
And Hunter is such an amazing talent, such an amazing athlete.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted my prediction to be right, but I honestly really didn't want to go there.
Who did you say?
In the NFL, so it's all there.
I said Jags for Jancy.
With an offense that fits Trevor Lawrence. And now he's got 2 big
That was the reports that everybody was saying, like leading
It
up
was like
to
minus
the
400 right before draft today for the Jags. But hey, I mean, that's if they don't take Genty here, which I don't see why they would need to trade up to pick Genty here. So that just takes. I mean, I'm hoping my Broncos take Genty. That's just me. But that just means that there's one less team in the running for Genty that would potentially take him. And I don't see why they would have needed to trade up for Genty to move from 5 to 2.
Yeah, I don't see any way that he goes past the Raiders, but never know.
But I'm saying Denver could then trade up and skip the Raiders.
Oh, true. Sure.
But they were never going to trade up to 2 to take Genty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wouldn't have to, yeah.
And compassion, both on and off the field and in the community.
Who's this guy?
We are proudly joined by the 2024 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year.
Only the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Teron Armstead. Or what'd they say? Tariq Armstead?
Teron Armstead? Yeah.
No, but
49ers player.
First off,
No, it's Arik Armstead. Teron Armstead.
How is he ready so fast?
How is who ready so fast?
Thank you to the Payton family.
Like, he's here to do the Jaguars pick.
And also, too, tonight I want to encourage each player embarking on the NFL journey.
What's wrong?
Yeah, but they traded up. Just
okay, he was expected to be ready in 20 minutes anyways, so what do you mean? He's not like he was walking in right at the time they were supposed to pick.
Strive to leave a positive legacy of your own. Thank you.
Is Alyssa here to watch this?
No, she didn't really care.
Oh, okay.
We have a trade.
She doesn't watch college, so she's like, who's that?
to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Am I lagging here now?
And with the second pick in the 2025
no.
NFL Draft, the
Oh, sweet.
Jacksonville Jaguars select
Oh, Travis Hunter.
wide receiver,
There we go.
defensive
Okay,
back
well,
from
I got the
Colorado.
pick right. I knew he was going to go 2, but I didn't expect the trade. Also, I think you're ahead of me on this stream. Are you seeing him dance right now?
I'm seeing him dap up people.
Oh, you're ahead of me a little bit.
Okay, I'll just bite my tongue for a couple of seconds then.
Are you not able to pause your thing?
Let me see.
The unicorn in this year's draft.
Yeah, I can.
The last time a wide receiver was taken second overall
Play as soon.
was when this happened to Calvin Johnson in 2007.
Wait, tell me when.
Last time a cornerback was chosen in
Tell
the
me
top
when to
2
tell you to
overall
play
picks
it.
in the NFL draft. Happened in the common draft.
When he puts the hat on.
The first
And
time
now.
for both in one and the same individual.
Okay, I figured that
the
was too much
Jaguars
time.
had.
DJ, of course he's running up there. He never gets tired.
I paused it for a second before that.
115 plays per game.
Yeah.
Just think about
That was hitting whatever the hell that is. What the hell that dance was.
all those other
Fucking
guys.
Goodell.
Charles
Fucking
Woodson.
Goodell.
Did they feel like they were born too soon, Joel? For them to
Should have been a
utilized
null.
Like this young man will be utilized in the NFL.
I don't know. I mean, I would love to have his talent on our team. I would love to have his talent on our team. I'm a huge fan of him. I'm a huge fan of him.
It's just off the charts. There's no way to explain it, DJ.
Yeah, well,
right, let's
I
get
mean,
into some of
it's
the
just
video,
crazy
guys,
going
and
back
to
to
show you what he
remembering
does on
him
both
throw
sides
the
of the
Florida
ball
State
there
hat
at
across
Colorado.
the
Let's
stage
start first of
that
all
day
on
to now
offense.
seeing him be the
Off
second
the
overall
charts, elite
draft
ball
pick.
skills. This catch against North Dakota State was ridiculous.
It,
You see
I
over
had
and
just
over
recently
again
started
him go up
following
and get
college
it.
football
Now,
recruiting
how's Trevor
around
Lawrence
his
gonna enjoy
time,
this? A
so
quick
this is like
little
the first
quick
person
little
I've
hitch
seen
here,
like
and
from
let him
high
break a
school
tackle and off
to
he
the
goes right
NFL.
after catch. On
Eric,
I mean,
do you want
he's
to try exiting the thing and
I mean, he's
restarting?
a-
think he's most comfortable there.
Oh, am I lagging again?
Flashing
Yeah,
some man
it's
cover skills.
Am I lagging again?
Stop.
This is his bread and butter. He's going to
Okay.
set traps and off coverage. He's going to read the
Whoa, you
quarterback
see behind the
and just
scenes
use
of our
his instincts
ugliness.
to go find
That's what
and
happens
play
with
the
Justin.
football. You look at some of these wide receivers and cornerbacks in the same game. That's pretty good company he's joining right there.
It's only fitting that the first player that we welcome to Prime
he
Time,
back.
presented by Nationwide.
Yeah, we back.
By Prime Time.
There we
Take it
go.
away, Jamie Erdahl.
Travis, what is making you jump around this stage with
Yeah,
me?
we'll see.
You just got drafted as the first two-way player in a long time. What is happening in
Yeah,
your
I don't know.
I'm just
I mean,
excited, you know, I get to go back home, but also, you know, someone.
I don't really like. I used to love Deion Sanders, but like now that he's a coach and he's still talking all that,
Traded up to get your services to their team.
I don't know.
What conversations have you had
Not a
with them with
fan.
how you are going
I
to
feel a little
get into the
hypocritical
NFL?
because I love cocky players that back their game up, and
No, 100%.
they should really. I would not say he's backed his game up for how much he talks.
We can feel that.
Now going to be employed in Duval County.
I mean, 100%. He- But he's gonna back it up. So I don't know. It's tough because I don't know.
They are fired up at the draft party as well.
He's excited to be back home. He's a Florida kid,
Right now, but hey, Browns fans, let's
the
see
top
what
tier
the Browns
corner,
do
top
next.
tier
In the
receiver in the
meantime,
league.
I give you the floor,
Oh, the
Mr.
Giants pick is already in,
Colorado.
by the way.
I'm immensely proud right now of
You think
what
Shadir?
Travis has been able to accomplish
No,
at the
it's
University of Colorado.
100%
He's proud of
Abdul
what
Carter.
He embarked on coming out of high school.
100%.
Remember, this is the #1 player in the country that decided to go
But
to
if so, now we're assuming it's going to be a defensive player. So let's chat a little bit about these offensive weapons. So I know it was lagging a little bit, but Cam Ward, he's throwing the ball to Calvin Ridley. What was his name?
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett did sign with the Titans, so like I think that's a perfect place to
Decent sign.
well, I'm saying to help a rookie quarterback out, Cam Ward. You know, you give a 10+ year veteran who is not awful. I mean, he's not gonna like carry the team. Can't be a factor other than just a leader, a reliable player to get the ball to. Still got some speed. He's not washed. He was still hitting long bombs last year. So I think. I mean, I
He's definitely
think
not as good as he was, but
no, now. But I mean, Cam Ward is going to, I don't know, be a top 15 quarterback this year. I'll put him at 15.
I think it really depends. They still have the opportunity to take a wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can't really rule out the rest. We can't give our full analysis. The rest of the draft needs to happen, so things could change. But
as it sits, I don't know. I think that Cam Ward is either going to be really, really good in the NFL or he's not. I feel like there's not really an in-between.
And unfortunately, I think he's going to be great.
Oh, unfortunately for me, the Colts.
The New York Giants select Abdul Carter.
There we go.
Abdul Carter.
3 for 3, baby. I'm counting that. We can never project trades.
What?
Well, I'm not talking about counting like for our thing
I'm
here.
gonna say we're 1-1 right now.
No.
But
I'm saying
I did get screwed because Ashton Genty's not going to the Jags, so that's one wrong already for me.
Oh yeah.
And
Actually,
also the Giants, I had getting Travis Hunter.
oh, so you are already down too. So okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I was down because I had the Browns, which honestly makes me so happy. Because sorry, Browns fans. Sorry, Caleb. The Browns are the most boring team, and they've become a graveyard for great players because they've picked at the top of the draft, seems like every single year. And other than Myles Garrett, who has lived up to that and not died in Cleveland, so I was really sad to fully expect a generational talent like Travis Hunter to die in in Cleveland and deal with the debauchery that's going on over there. So at least here, he's got a capable quarterback, and I feel like he's got some freedom. I mean, hell, I want to see if they bring up the compensation again for that
I
trade.
feel like it wasn't enough.
It seems, I think they gave a fourth or something. Oh yeah, second round.
Yeah,
oh,
second.
No, second, fourth, and 2026 first round. Fourth and hold on, never mind. Wait, hold on. I need to see that one more time because that to me just looks like they traded.
They gave their
ton.
their first.
Abdul Carter helps get them there.
Giants fans enjoying that pick.
Yeah, that's what they. That's what the Giants needed too.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah, now they got Brian Burns and Abdul Carter. It's kind of scary. They honestly didn't need him. They already had a top 10 defense.
I think it's the best player available at this point. You know?
He definitely is.
People are saying he's the best player in the whole draft.
I think he's going to be a great Giant. He's going to be disruptive.
You know?
He only played 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's... Truthfully, I think that it's between him and Travis Hunter.
And the way that he can
Honestly.
get after the quarterback, I think he's an elite player.
Okay, so now I realize I have our draft challenge here, our predictions here. So I'll just run through from the top. Cam Ward, Justin and I both had Titans, Shador, TBD, but we both have the Saints. Jackson Dart, quarterbacks from the top down. So Justin has the Browns, I got the Steelers. Ashton Genty, not going to the Jags. Well, I say not going to the Jags. Remember the draft with C.J. Stroud, and then the Houston Texans turned right back around and took the next pick and drafted Will Anderson?
Yeah.
They could draft or trade right back down into the first round. I don't know.
They're not going to, though.
Okay, so now the Browns are on the clock again.
Give me a lag check. How are you feeling?
Best we felt all night.
It's in the megabytes now, so that's good.
Yeah, no, he's not perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah. Travion Henderson to my Cowboys for me, or excuse me, my Cowboys.
No, that's what I have.
No, I know.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
that's
you're
what I have.
Cowboys. You're insane. There's no way he's gonna go that high. I'll be so
You are born
freaking
and raised
pissed.
in Philadelphia. You are wearing a New York Giants hat now. What does that tell you about your
And you've got
football
Hampton
future and the
to the
commitment
Broncos,
that
which I
New York
don't
City
want,
Market
and I
has
got the
made to you?
Cowboys. So we got Travion Henderson and Amari Hampton switched. So you think the Raiders are going to trade back up into the first round to take Tet McMillan?
Just being myself, just being incredible. That's what I am. That's what I do.
What?
That's what I've been doing.
Because you have Tet McMillan going to the Raiders.
Got a great smile.
No, they're going to take him at 6.
Oh. Never mind. I was thinking you had Genty there too. So, okay. You think Tet's going to go at 6 to the Raiders? I think they
Well,
are.
not now. I think they're going to take Genty now.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm screwed, man. It's all screwed. I know nothing.
Literally not. But I'm telling you, this is a draft that the dominoes can just fall. Like once one person gets taken, what whole position group you thought a team was going to take could just go away.
Why did the Jags wait to trade? Oh man, my life's changing. Why did they wait like that?
What do you mean?
Sorry, hold on. Technical difficulties on my end.
Well, it ain't nothing new to this show for today.
Okay, if they wanted Travis Hunter, they knew he wasn't going 1 overall. Why didn't they make that trade before the draft?
I mean, I don't know if it was 100% guaranteed that he wasn't going to go 1 overall. I don't think that's a guarantee.
Bro. Cam Ward's betting odds were negative 20,000.
Which I get that, but also Ashton Genty was minus 400 to go at 5 to the Jags. Like, you never know.
Bro, no, you do know because Cam Ward said that freaking Treylon Burks was third best wide receiver in the draft.
I know you can know. Like, we knew it was going to be Cam Ward, but the price to pay to move up to 1, which the Titans might not even, from what I saw, is they basically said we're picking at 1. Like that we've come to the conclusion we're picking at 1. But I saw reports earlier today that said that the Giants and Browns were fielding calls to trade for the 2 and 3. So maybe the Jags gave them a call and said, "Hey, we're a great trade partner. You only got to move back 3 spots." And they knew they wanted their guy. So
Browns could get Genty too.
Yeah, that would make me really sad. Don't do that to me. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either, but now I think it's actually pretty likely.
No, because who do they got?
Because who do you like? Think about
Jerome
it. Who's the
Ford?
next? I mean, Patriots could take him here too.
Patriots are not taking Genty. They're taking Will Campbell. 100%. Also, I think you're ahead of me. I'm on a burger commercial. Lowe's commercial.
I had to switch over to the Pat McAfee stream.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as, because they'll have the
Which,
same.
by the way, it actually shows everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
the same as the. They're actually at the draft.
Oh, okay. I got a good one up on the stream. I got the NFL Network one up on the stream.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. It's good to know.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually pretty cool to see them come from doing draft spectaculars in their freaking basement to now they're on the stage with everybody else.
Oh, global superstar at this point. I say global, more like not global, but within the United States sports world.
Vegas is now on the clock for the first time.
Okay, so Vegas is on the clock.
Oh.
Commissioner's coming out. Wait,
Vegas is on the clock.
Yeah, as soon as the pick is in, the Patriots have submitted theirs. That's when the real timer starts.
Yeah, Browns are picking next.
The New England Patriots select Will Campbell.
Told you, Will Campbell, 4 for 4, baby. Foe.
Yeah, I already did that, but
Oh. So are you ahead?
Yeah.
Why don't you pause it?
Well, now we're not watching the same stream.
Boo. But yeah, they needed that.
I paused it for a little bit.
The Patriots needed a tackle to protect their previous 3rd overall pick. I mean, hell, you have the 3rd overall pick in last year's draft because you suck. It does nothing for your team, so now you get to pick at 4 again. Like, give that man some help.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a good pick for him.
And he's insane. I mean, he was back-to-back first-team SEC tackle.
I'm kind of not excited for the Patriots this year, but like I'm just intrigued. Curious.
I'm not. They bore me.
I'm just interested to see if they're actually going to be good. I got a lot of respect for Mike Vrabel. I think that he's going to build the team well. Which makes sense. That's why they went off the tackle.
I mean, yeah, right. They're going to be better. Like, 100% they're going to be better than they were before. They won, what, 4 games last year? And I just don't think their offensive line is still trash. So I think if they just take their first 3 picks, offensive linemen, actually, no, they need a receiver. It's crazy.
They need a receiver bad.
I mean,
they
got Diggs, but Diggs is a broken man. I mean, I don't even know if he's going to be ready to start the year. No?
What do you do? What do you tear his ACL again?
Yeah, tore ACL. In like week 4, 5. So, not.
Yeah, he did look good though still, which like there was definitely, I mean I thought he was probably washed, but he wasn't.
Well, remember when I told you that he was going to be up there for a top receiver in the Texans? Remember we had that conversation where we knew one of them was going to be good, we just didn't know who?
Yeah, no, I knew.
Nico had the yards, but Stephon Diggs, I think he probably had 4 or 5 touchdowns in the first 4 weeks until he got hurt. He was pretty good.
No, you're remembering wrong. It was the opposite. He sucked until Nico went down. Nico went down after week 4.
Maybe I'm misremembering. I got distracted because this
Diggs
big
played
old
like half
baby,
the season.
Big old baby is crying on the screen.
Who, Will Campbell?
Yeah, the announcer's like trying to get him to talk, and he's just like, and then everyone started cheering him on. He made him cry more.
We can feel that. We absolutely can feel that, Will.
Lick those boogers, bruh. He's literally licking his boogers off his dripping down into his mouth. Oh, that made my eyes water.
Congratulations, Will.
Damn, yeah, he is pancake blocking Moffs.
Damn, they got the freaking reporter lady to cry. That's insane. The pick is in for the Browns. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. I'm actually so nervous. I don't know. I need to give up this dream. The Broncos are not getting Ashton Denty. They're just not. So I need to be.
Dude, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, it's not happening.
I know it's
Zero
not
chance.
happening. I know it's not happening, but I want it. So I don't want to believe that I have no shot.
You got him in our dynasty league, and that's enough.
But see, I even thought I will be so mad if he does go to the Raiders because I have to cheer for the freaking Raiders.
I was gonna say why? It's a great landing spot.
No, I don't want to. It's like when you have fantasy players on your team and they're playing your favorite team. I'd want Broncos to win the game, but I also need Devontae Adams to score 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And that's a horrible. That's a horrible place to be.
Looking at another trade. I'm just curious to see if they're going to pick. Or if they're going to. Oh, the pick is actually in. Well, Ashton Genty's my highest-rated player, but they have a glaring tackle need, and they have other options out there. Armand Membu is out there. Kelvin Banks from Texas is out there. So
So this guy, Daniel Jeremiah, said Ashton Genty is his top-rated player on left on the board. I'll be so mad.
Your pick's not in yet?
No, the pick is in, but they haven't said who it is. You seen who it is?
Oh, no, I've known for a while.
Oh. Bro.
When I said here we go, that was like I'd already known for 5 seconds.
Oh, no. He says with the 5th pick, the 25 NFL draft.
Okay, I'll wait for a hot minute.
Mason Graham.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. Why not just take Abdul Carter there?
Well, I mean, he's a DT. He's great. I mean, I'm not even joking. Like, he's insane. But a defensive tackle, top 5. I mean, you trade back.
Yeah, he's my 4th overall player, so I love the value they're getting.
He's a tackle, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he was projected to go, like, top 10.
Oh, let me know when he hugs Goodell.
Well, are we watching the same stream?
I think that should be timed up.
I'm watching highlights.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let you know when he
Pass rush wise, I think there's more growth to come there, but he shows
that part should be live regardless. So.
Alright, he's walking up. Adjust that chain, my boy. And he grabs the hat. Bro, are we this far behind?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who knows? I
Which
mean,
doesn't
also,
make sense.
I'm also streaming this from NFL.com, so it might not be live. And the hug.
Okay.
And Mason Graham. I mean, he is always on his feet. He is powerful. He's got a great attitude.
It's crazy. How
Interesting.
What?
We did say it could be. It's looking like the latter. It looks like we're not going to get as many offensive picks as we thought.
We're 5 picks in. And well, technically 3 are offensive players. I mean, one's a tackle, but.
You know, an idea I had for the show was that we had to shotgun a beer every time we get a pick wrong.
Well,
and I'd be blacked out by now.
Oh yeah. And since I didn't want to have to get up and leave the stream, I packed my beer bag. But you're over there eating lunch and dinner and just hanging out. Oh, but see, I got him on an ice pack.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but I was a little rushed.
Yeah, this whole process was rushed.
Did you already eat dinner?
Yeah, I picked up pizzas on the way home.
Me and Alyssa with pizza.
Can't beat that $6.99 for 2 Domino's pizzas, man.
Dude. So I don't know if they just messed up our order, but Alyssa was saying that they have a special pizza now for that deal, and it doesn't come with like the good crust, and it's a little smaller.
Oh, I don't know. We got the thin crust because it doesn't fill me up as much and make me feel like shit, so I get the thin crust. But I did kind of miss the garlicky, buttery deliciousness that was Domino's.
Yeah, it's just not Domino's.
I mean, that's fine.
You might as well be in Totino's.
No, I always get extra sauce on mine, and it actually pissed me off because it was dripping. Like, I actually took the piece of pizza and wiped it on the box before eating it with, like, globs of sauce coming off. We never did our customary cheers.
Well, give me a minute.
Why are you doing that so slow?
Because this is really high up for me.
You don't have to do it all the way up to the camera.
They want to see it pour, you know?
Oh, yeah. Round 2.
I wish they could see what I see.
What do you mean?
This masterpiece.
What do you mean? When you
Look at
run
that.
out of time, what do you mean?
You just want to jump. Look at this guy. It's beautiful.
Maria's out here playing spoiler. Thank you. She texted me.
And by your reaction, I know who it is. I just saw it.
Well, pour one out for my boy.
Dude, it wasn't happening.
I know it wasn't happening, but fuck the Raiders, man. At least could have
but
gone to the Jags and done something.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually pretty excited about this Raiders team this year. Bringing in Geno Smith, and now they have Ashton Jeanty and Brock Bowers.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I knew
They still have a great defense.
Hey, but guess what? That means I get a point, beach.
I know. I should never change that. I had Ashton Jeanty going to the Raiders for like.
Yeah, months. I wasn't buying all that pre-draft Jeanty to the Jags. I mean, they did end up trading up, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
It didn't really make sense. It just seemed like, yeah, he's the best he's the best available player, but it's like, bro, you guys drafted a round 1 running back in ETN, and then a round 2 running back in Tank. It's like, I know.
But that's my whole point. Is it's just it would be a waste, especially when it's already.
I feel like Jeanty is just gonna look like. I just feel like he fits with the Raiders. He looks like a Raider.
Don't say that, because I hate I see Raiders and I'm like, gross. I don't like it. So don't ruin my glorious baby boy.
Do you really hate the Raiders that much?
Yes, absolutely.
Are they your least favorite of that division?
Yes.
What? Why?
Because 1, I hate their fans. 2, obnoxious ass fans. They have just been like a dirty team to play against for as long as I can remember. They have always been, and to be fair, for the last X amount of years, they've been in the same tier as Denver. Like the Chiefs. The Chiefs I hate the most because everyone hates the Chiefs. The Chiefs blow. But I haven't had to beef with the Chiefs because it's like you just lose, you know? It's like it's unattainable to really be mad at the Chiefs when you like know it's expected. But when the Raiders were beating the Broncos when they sucked ass too, dealing with their fans, I'm telling you, they have the worst fan base, tied with Philly in the National Football League. And
I've never even met a Raiders fan, but
personally, I don't know any because I would never want to associate myself with them. But I'm saying, just like on social media, at the games, their stupid little pirate dress-up mask nonsense, like they look like they smell. They look like they all have herpes of some kind. And I just...
I'm not going to lie. When they made the new field in Las Vegas, they should have kept the baseball field.
Yeah, see, again, playing on a goddamn baseball field. Fuck them. That's stupid. Stupid.
Man, it's gritty. I would say they're...
poverty.
I've never, loved them, but I do really like Brock Bowers, and I like Geno Smith, and I love Ashton Jeanty. So now I'm kind of like, hell yeah. Why not? Kind of fuck with them.
I mean, Bowers and Jeanty is an insane skill position duo. If they can somehow lock in a wide receiver 1 in this draft, I'll be really annoyed.
But see, I don't even think there's a wide receiver 1 in this draft that I think is definitely going to be good this year.
Which is true. I mean,
I don't even think Tet is locked in to be a good player.
I still think he's locked in to be a good player. I just don't. You don't put up that kind of production in college and have that size, frame, ability, and not be good. So
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think the Jets are going to take? Do they take?
Well, I've got Warren. I was gonna say
Tyler Warren.
Are you asking me if they did? I ain't seen it yet.
If
you've seen it.
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't see it. I'm asking you.
Yeah, I got him. I got him taking Tyler Warren. So.
I don't understand that.
What do you mean you don't understand that?
That's way too high, dude.
Dude, he is an insane prospect. And
exactly.
His production was incredible too. And I'm telling you, the trend in fantasy and in real life of young tight ends making an impact, it's going to influence new age drafting. You hot over there?
I was just tired of that hat, man.
I know, mine's awfully tight too. You might be onto something. Oh yeah, fix that mop. There we go. Handsome as hell.
What the?
Watching the same Icy Hot commercial again?
I don't have commercials.
You don't have commercials? Yeah. No wonder you're ahead. You're just skipping in time.
Yeah. Maybe the Pat McAfee has a deal. He's getting all the picks early.
Oh, there we go. The pick is in. All right, so switch back over in the green room. Oh, I just realized that the green room is like flashing green lights. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that guy? Oh, Will Johnson. Never seen his face.
Will Johnson?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's the best corner in the draft. He's a Michigan player. If the Jets did decide to go here, Sauce and Will Johnson, elite young corner.
I think that's the only thing I'm missing out on is that I can't see the prospects like behind the stage.
Why? Are we not watching the same stream?
No, I told you I was watching the Pat McAfee.
Oh. Jet selection. Here, I'm going to turn the volume on.
Right now, he's been upgraded a little bit up the flow chart since then.
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Armand Membou.
All right, they made the pick. Did you see it yet?
No, sorry, I was trying to find your stream. Oh my gosh. Armand Membou?
Okay, Armand Membou. Well, damn.
I have heard he's really good.
He's insane. Right tackle from Missouri. Well, there goes my Tyler Warren pick, which honestly I'm not like mad about because
Are we still 1-1 right now? No, you have Chanty, so
yeah.
2-1.
Oh yeah. So let's check back in.
Hey.
What?
The Raiders. Oh wait, no, the Raiders already picked. Never mind. Dang it, dude. That means, dude, I don't have very many picks.
What are you talking about, dude? You have...
Bro, I had the Raiders picking Tet, so now I can't get Tet right.
Oh.
That's really it, I guess.
I mean, you have the Raiders, Jags, and... Yeah,
Panthers taking Warren, so... Which I think is honestly pretty likely.
Very plausible, but they pick next, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
So... these next 3 picks are gonna piss me off. I mean, actually,
I could see them taking Tet here too.
Yeah. Okay. So the pick is it. So basically, I was just worried about all of these teams in this realm for a potential Genty trade, but now that that's off the table, I guess I don't really need to be concerned as a Broncos fan for these teams.
You should be praying for Henderson. But you're gonna get stuck with Omarion Hampton.
Don't do that to me, bro.
I think I don't know who I want, to be honest with you. I don't really care that much.
What do you mean?
Who the Colts pick?
Well, you've got a great spot to pick from. You can't really go wrong.
Well, yeah, like I don't know. I mean,
because the top tier receivers in the class are still there. I mean, potentially the tight ends will be. Loveland.
I mean, I don't think that they're going to get a wide receiver. I think we're going to take Colson Loveland, but which I'll be happy about.
Do you? Oh, yeah, we both put that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I just noticed that you put Jalen Milroe in here.
Yeah.
For the Steelers and me undrafted.
Hey, if the Steelers pick him, I get one on you right there.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. I just think it's crazy. We should break that down. So I saw all the smoke. They were like, who knows something that we don't? Talking about the people that got invited to the combines, because basically the NFL said they never want another Will Levis again. Like, they don't want to invite people and then have them be a star of the show and them just constantly get drugged through the mud and not get drafted. So for them to invite Jalen Milroe is like, they have to think that there's at least a legit chance that he gets drafted, which I hadn't even seen him in talks for the top 3 rounds.
Oh, no. He's been the 4th guy for a while. But I think the issue is that he's similar to Anthony Richardson, and I think Anthony Richardson has scared teams from taking an Anthony Richardson.
They should be.
I think teams understand that you got to win now. You don't have time to develop players.
Not anymore. Not in today's NFL.
Not if you don't have like a solid person already, like Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers. Like, if you don't have that setup already going, like, you don't have time, man. You're gonna get fired after year 1 if you suck that bad.
I mean, not year 1. Usually, if you take a quarterback early, a rookie quarterback, you're not going to get fired after rookie quarterback season. Well,
tell that to the Panthers.
Tell that to Gerard Mayo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was just more to it than a bad team.
Who's the Panthers' new coach?
I don't think it's Ejiro. I think he's still their defensive coordinator. Oh, it's Dave Canales. The old Bucks OC.
Oh.
Pick is in for the
That's
Panthers.
An interesting hire.
I'm just now realizing they're showing an overhead view of Lambeau Field where the draft is. The draft isn't in the stadium, and I was so confused. I was like, why is the stadium empty? Where is everyone? All right, yeah. Dave Canales entering 2nd season as Panthers head coach. He was 5-12.
The time allotted for the 9th overall pick.
All right.
Is this a
Bro, why would they go to Green Bay for the freaking draft?
Apparently, I don't think they said it's never been here.
Yeah, no shit. Green Bay is just like a suburb. Like, it's not a huge city.
I know.
Bryce Young, who, man, what a kick save. After he got a chance to catch his breath, came back and played
I'm going to
better.
turn down the volume a little bit.
Give him a little sugar and give him somebody that can make some plays for him as well. This is a team
but hey, this just goes to show.
Oh, shit.
What? Did you see it already?
Yeah.
Bro, how are you managing to do this? I haven't buffered. I haven't done nothing. You keep messing it up. They haven't even. The commissioner hasn't even gotten close to walking up on the stage yet.
All right, I'll pause it.
Are you on the right stream?
I told you. I looked for another stream, and then I went back to Pat McAfee's stream.
Oh.
Well,
I mean,
I
okay.
got a pick.
No, the commissioner is watching, right? Is walking up right now. And by your reaction, I feel like I'm going to be mad at you now. Right on the draft pick.
What do you mean?
Oh, shit.
So they go offense.
Ted.
I Ted's never gonna go that high.
You said 7? Or no, you said 6. So he did not go that high. Okay.
Tell me when the purple guy's dapping up the white suit guy.
White suit. Now. Okay. I mean, that sucks. For fantasy.
Yeah.
Wide receiver 1. I mean,
that blows. That blows for 2 reasons. Because Panthers suck, and also they just drafted a wide receiver in the first round last year, and there's no way that both of them are going to be good.
Yeah, and I think Liga is going to suck. I was not impressed with him at all last year.
Nah, I wasn't either.
So, I mean, Bryce Young, I mean, I'm telling you, I told you, Bryce Young, if he's able to keep making strides and can become something, like, this is what he needs. Did you see him growl at the Panther right there? He's off my board. He's off my board.
Wait, what? He growled at the Panther?
You know how they have in the tunnel, they have, like, all the logos?
Yeah.
He walked up to the Panther and just goes, "Zah!"
Was it a growl, or did he, like, yell at it, like, yeah, more logo, let's go?
Well, it was a one singular noise. It was either a shout, growl. It wasn't a, let's go!
He's probably like, fuck!
He went up and said,
he's probably like, God damn it! Not the Panthers, anywhere but the Panthers. Alright, Ted McMillan just got drafted.
You just called a 6'5", 240-pound receiver DJ Moore.
Because he is DJ Moore 2.0. He's going to be a wide receiver that has all the talent but never does anything.
Yeah.
It's on the Panthers. Also, DJ Moore is pretty big.
DJ Moore's like 5'11".
I don't think so.
I don't know. Let's look it up. He is 6 foot. 6 foot. Okay. So we were both off by an inch. But he's 6 foot. Where's his weight?
He's a big guy.
6 foot 210. He's a little thick boy.
Yeah, that's always been thick. Happy, bro.
He's always been thick. Why is this important to you?
It is kind of crazy that he has this kind of like agility. He just like, he doesn't look like he's 6'4", and that's like a good thing.
Who, Tet?
Yeah, he doesn't play like he's 6'4".
I mean, he plays like he's 6'4". I don't think he moves like he's 6'4".
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He reminds me of Keon, honestly.
Yeah, very similar. I mean, I think Keon is 6'3".
I think Keon was a little bit more of like a little quicker, a little shiftier.
Oh shit! Well, we got the pick us in for the Saints. I forgot they were quick with that. We both have this being Shedeur. So,
I think the fact that Shedeur hasn't gone yet is a sign that quarterbacks are gonna fall.
Well, I think Shedeur was either gonna go top 3. Bro, see, this is crazy. They're panning to Shedeur's cam right now. That's wild. They don't even know if it's him. That's crazy. This will be foul if it's not him.
I just think it's funny that Shedeur's like, oh, I'm going to pick where I go, blah, blah, I'm only going to these 3 teams. And now he's going to the Saints.
Yeah. And I think that just goes to show that the process leading up to the draft really plays a lot. Like he was, after the season was over, people were saying, oh, he is 50-50 with Cam Ward to be the first overall pick.
I think if he had gone to the NFL Combine and gave it his all and just laid down a little bit for the NFL, I think he would have went a lot higher.
Yeah, I mean, maybe teams just don't even want to bother with him because they all the reports I saw were his interviews were awful.
Yeah, did you see somebody say that it was the worst interview they've ever had with the prospect?
I don't doubt it, if I'm being 100% honest. I mean, he's just a cocky bastard, so here we go. He's walking up to the podium here. Bro, I heard it through your fucking screen.
I can even hear it.
I heard it very explicitly. Kelvin Banks Jr., 9th overall.
So they go offensive line. DJ, your thoughts? Well, I think come off the board quick because
Well,
there's not a lot of them that you can count on to come in and
no, we're not out of the water yet.
Last year, the Saints
We're not out yet.
to handle one tackle spot.
That's true. They could take him in the second round.
No, I'm saying they could trade back into the first.
With a team that's all about
See? Again, foul. Foul that they panned over to Shedeur. They even put up a banner on NFL Network that said, quarterback Derek Carr, shoulder injury threatening availability for all of 2025.
I am a little shocked, honestly, that they didn't take Shedeur here.
I think they might. I'm telling you.
Like, what are the Saints going to do, dude? Do they trade for Kirk Cousins now?
I think.
Because Kirk Cousins has to approve the trade as well. Now, I don't know if he's going to be like, yeah, let me go to the fucking Saints.
I think he just wants to go somewhere where he's going to be the starter. I don't think he cares where he goes.
Well, that even so, like, I don't think he's going to go to the Saints because if Derek Carr comes back from injury, I don't know who's the better player there, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm not taking this. I'm not taking the Saints out of the running yet. I'm telling you, this draft has been a little off. There's been a few layups. I mean, actually, I take it back. There's been 2 layups for me. We're doing really bad, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. I mean,
the only ones that I got is Cam Ward and Genty. So far, I mean, to be fair,
those are the only obvious picks that have happened so far. Tet to the Panthers was not likely.
I had him going at 18 to the Seahawks. Jesus Christ.
The Bears are on the clock now, though. What do you think? Tyler Warren here?
I don't see that that's necessary with Cole Kmet there.
I don't think it's a smart pick here, but since Tet's off the board, Genty's off the board.
They go Hampton? I'm telling you.
I think because they have Ben Johnson now. Like, if they had gotten a defensive coach, maybe I would say, like, they go to the cornerback.
Oh, hold on. You better mute your shit. You don't need to hear him say it. You just read it on the thing.
I can't even hear it anyways.
Oh. Well, mute it so I can hear it. I can't hear it. Okay. What are these 2 ladies talking about? Oh, the schedule release? Are they releasing the schedule right now? Do they always do that? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No, they don't usually do that. Because remember, they usually do like little media things with their schedule releases.
Yeah.
We're gonna find that out as well. Let's not forget the expanding lineup of international games as well as Christmas, Thanksgiving Day.
Like, I think the Colts did with Pat McAfee a couple years ago with like the coffin corner kick with Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
I think that was like their release.
So, without further ado, everybody get it together, mark your calendar,
Yeah.
set your alarm.
They already released the schedules, didn't they?
Oh.
May 14th.
They just... That is so stupid. Are you seeing this too?
No.
They're releasing the day that they released the schedule. They said, dun, 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 May 14th. Mark your calendars. Okay.
Well, we're playing each other in Germany, right?
Well, they haven't said exactly where. It's at Indianapolis, but they don't know if that's going to be the an international game or not.
I really hope not. I'd love to finally go to a game.
I know there's an easy flight from Tampa to Indy.
Yeah.
Bears have not made playoffs since 2020. The pick is...
I have heard Indianapolis is like a really cool city. There's obviously nothing outside of it, but...
You know what's the closest thing to Indianapolis to do? Chicago.
Yeah, it's not even close, though.
It's like 2 hours.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, here comes the commissioner.
Yeah, but you mentioned tight end in your mock draft.
The Bears up.
Ben Johnson.
Amarian Hampton. Come on. Even though I said he was going to the Cowboys. Actually, no, because that would mean that the Cowboys could take Henderson. Please don't.
And they
please.
probably would, too.
Please don't be. Hold on. I haven't seen shit. Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
I haven't seen either.
Oh. Why are you laughing then? I don't like this.
Because you're fucking crumbling.
I have paid so much attention to this, it's hurting my soul. I was like a giddy school child all day today, being like, my anxiety will be gone. I will learn.
50 years ago.
Oh my God, I don't care. I mean, R.I.P. the homie, but like, I don't care.
The Chicago Bears selected one of Stephen Michaels' teammates and closest friends.
Are they talking about
he's doing a eulogy to a dead Bears player, and then 50th anniversary of Walter Payton's selection.
110 touchdowns over 13 seasons, all with the Chicago Bears.
No way.
If you are a liar and a fiend, you've not seen the pick yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I did. I'm telling you, Pat McAfee's getting him early or something.
Well, I think I just have a delayed stream.
But I paused it to match you.
In the 2025 NFL Draft.
Oh, they're booing him. Well, hold on.
The Chicago Bears select Colston Loveland.
Oh, no way!
Wow, so it's Colston.
Interesting.
He goes before Warren.
Yeah.
Bit of a surprise.
I'm kind of pissed, honestly. I really wanted the Colts to get Colston Loveland.
I mean, I'd rather have Tyler Warren.
No, I feel like Loveland fits the Colts scheme better.
I mean, Loveland is just a huge wide receiver, in my opinion. I mean, look at him. He doesn't even look like a tight end.
I don't know. Damn, man. That was kind of the pick I was most excited for, was Bryce to get Colston Loveland. I know why.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great player. I mean...
And Tyler Warren could still go in between.
So my Cole Kmet Dynasty rostering is toast.
Yeah, probably.
You know, I almost tried to package Cole Kmet with a bunch of stuff for Trey McBride.
I mean, I never thought that Cole Kmet was going to be like...
Well, I thought he would at least, especially with the new offensive scheme, like, because they never used him properly, and he always had it, you know?
He's just not... Cole Kmet's just a mid tight end, though. Dude, you know who freaking disappeared? Pat Freiermuth. What happened to him last year?
Again, that was the what you call it effect. No, the Arthur Smith. That's what he did with Jonnu Smith and Kyle Pitts. They used all their tight ends and they barely used them in the passing game. So, okay, well, let's take a look at our update. We are chalked. We're so
Arthur
chalked.
Smith's still...
I mean...
I wonder if Arthur Smith's still in the Steelers.
Yeah, I don't think they changed any coaches this year. I mean...
Okay, well, 49ers are up. I have them taking Golden. Which actually seems somewhat likely at this point with who's gone. I could see him taking Tyler Warren, though. Them just saying, oh, shit, Tyler Warren's still here?
with George Kittle too, that would ruin
both of them.
Yeah.
But I could see them making that pick, especially because Kittle is...
I don't know. I don't think they go offense. And if they do, it will be a receiver. And I'll be upset that you picked the 49ers for Golden. Although, because I think he's going to be a supreme bust. So there's that.
Well, why wouldn't you want him to go to the 49ers then?
Because you'll get the point. And I don't need that in my life. Because we're clearly going to win this like 3-2.
Well, yeah, that's why you were saying like, I don't know, man, it's kind of risky because for the viewers at home, me and Kyle have a bet on the line basically.
Oh yeah, we should have explained this.
Whatever the deficit is, like basically if I guess 3 picks correctly and Kyle guesses 4 picks correctly, I'm gonna have to run a mile and do a minute ice bath. So for each pick he has over me, it's a minute ice bath and a mile run. Yeah, which if he ends up, because Kyle is, I feel like, kind of scared it was going to be like 8, and then it's like, holy shit, like an 8-mile run. I mean, you can't even do an 8-minute ice bath. That's not.
No, you can. People do that all the time. 8 minutes?
I don't think, dude. I don't think so.
I think you can. People do ice baths all the time for 15, 20 minutes, I feel like.
Dude, I'm pretty sure like 2 minutes is like insane.
No. What do you think all these athletes do? You haven't seen the Kevin Hart ice bath like interviews? They have a whole interview while they're in an ice tub. It's been more than 2 minutes in there.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, personally, I would hate every second of it, but
I suck with cold water. I have
me too. I'm
problems.
A baby back bitch.
I have problems going to like the pool, even in like the middle of summer.
Well, I can't last long in the pool, like cold water. Like I can, it doesn't bother me. Like I'll get in it, but after a while, I'll just be like, I'm out. Like I'm done. I'm cold.
Oh really? I once I'm in, I'm fine. But it's the getting in is like,
nah,
hard for me.
I'm always I'll jump head first in, get used to it, and then I'm good. But my body tells me at a certain point, it's like, you're done.
So you probably don't even like the springs much, huh?
I always have to get out. I don't last long. I'm always like in and out of the springs. That and even growing up when we had a pool, I couldn't stay in the pool long. But yet I also hate hot pool water. So
I'm surprised your pool is even that cold, being that it didn't have any cover.
I mean,
I
it
remember
was.
your pool being very cold.
It was. Like, if it wasn't peak summertime.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So, see, look, you're cursed, Justin. They're showing Matthew Golden right now. See, he even looks like a douchebag.
I honestly, he might be my favorite.
Do they take a running back?
Prospect.
Do they take a running back? They lost Jordan Mason and Elijah Mitchell. Do they
If
draft?
they're going to take a running back, they're going to go Henderson.
I'll kill myself.
You know they're not taking Hampton. That's not their style.
No, it's not.
I also don't think they would take a running back, though.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I just saw they said like who they lost.
I think they'll take one this year.
Tackles. Oh, they lost Drake Greenlaw and their safety for Hufanga to Denver. So they lost a lot of people. They lost Leonard Floyd too. Oh, the pick is in. All right. Let's hear this audio.
Hello from United States Forces Japan. I'm Sergeant Mitchell Johnson. I'm here with service members from the United States Army,
This guy from the
Navy.
Marines is announcing.
We're celebrating our 250th anniversary. We're grateful for the
Yeah, I'm still ahead of you. I paused the last time too. Let me know when you hear the pick.
Okay. You already heard the pick?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're so annoying.
Dude, I've paused it like every pick.
The commissioner now with that pick.
You know what?
Maybe it's refreshing and going back to live without me noticing.
Thank you to our men and women who serve in the United States military for your sacrifices to defend our country's freedom.
Can you see? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, I messed everything up.
Oh, no.
Wait, hold on.
No.
NFL draft. The San Francisco
No.
49ers select Michael Williams.
Oh, safety or edge. Okay, cool. How do I get rid of this?
What have you done?
I broke it.
I broke it. Free agency. They also lost Hargrave, the defensive tackle. So they needed
Okay,
to invest,
we're back.
I thought, either in the offensive line or the defensive line. And then Michael Williams, they get
Dang.
someone who,
Well,
if
I was
he
trying to
can
share it
help
with you, but it shares it to the screen too.
Oh, wow, so you're double sharing.
Ah, now you're echoing again. I might have jacked that up. Oh well. It's worth a try.
It shouldn't be echoing.
He is going to be the first one off the bus, and that's saying something when you've got Nick Bosa on your team. He is a big time.
Yeah, it might be on me.
Texas saw the flashes.
Yes, they did. There was those flashes. They just weren't consistent. I think it was health related. But he's very long. He's got long arms, and he uses that length. Here he is as a rusher. You see that long inside arm, able to get through and get to the quarterback. I like the idea of widening him out more. He had a lot of tight
sacks.
Georgia defense.
I mean, not really. That's good.
With their scheme, they will loosen him up. They'll let him rush a little bit from a wide nine.
I mean, yeah, like I said, as a fantasy football enthusiast, these we just assume everyone is planning on drafting a offensive piece.
Yeah.
And I mean, Michael Williams, he's insane.
No, yeah, he destroyed Florida State in the Orange Bowl.
Can you go wrong with Georgia defenders in the recent vintage? I just don't think you can go wrong.
And you could see having.
So who's up next? Dallas. Okay. So we got Dallas, Miami, Indy, Atlanta, Arizona, Cincinnati, and Seattle, Tampa, Denver. So who?
I can see Dallas taking Tyler Warren.
Yeah, I'm honestly very, very shocked that he has gone this low.
I think Dallas is taking Tyler Warren right here. And then I am going to shoot myself live on stream because I'm not going to get Colson Loveland or Warren.
Yeah, I think that would be awful. I thought you were pretty much guaranteed to get Loveland to come back.
I think Dallas is taking Warren right here. Or Golden.
All right.
They could take Golden.
Well, he's selecting it right now. You haven't seen this yet? Well, okay.
No.
Good. He's reading it right now.
In the 2025
draft, the Cowboys select.
The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama.
Do you see it?
So it is a guy
On the second
Tyler, but it's Booker. They go offensive line.
Can I jump in real quick?
Charles Davis.
Earlier tonight,
I'm waiting.
Our colleague Kurt Warner talked about the Cowboys being intriguing. What's going to happen with their draft?
We were watching a different stream, so you might not get the same reaction I did.
Tyler Booker.
They said the Cowboys select Tyler Booker. I thought they took Warren for sure. I got my stomach dropped. I mean,
dude, how am I behind you now? Come on. Alright, I skipped 10 seconds, so.
Yeah, 10 seconds is fine.
Heck yeah, dude. Now the Colts are, well, I don't know, because Miami was slated to get one of them too.
This is tough. I don't know. I think they for sure take a lineman. Miami does.
Is there any left? Like at this, like they would go this high?
We had what? Will Campbell, Armand Bembou.
This Tyler Booker guy is the last guy that I remember seeing for O-line. I know there's more, obviously, but like he's the last big name that I remember.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know, man. I mean,
Tyler Warren can block.
I mean, it's just insane to me. And unless all these guys, like the Cowboys, plan on getting a running back in the second round, well, they have to. There's no way you go into the season with Javonte Williams as your lead back.
I cannot believe they didn't re-sign Dowdle. Like, why?
I don't know. Because it's the Cowboys, man. Nothing makes sense for the Dallas Cowboys.
Bro, he was like 5th in the league in yards per carry.
I'm telling you. We them boys, we them dumbasses. They're just not. I mean,
I was excited for him. Like, he basically broke out. And then they didn't re-sign him. It's like, what the fuck? He's on the Panthers now, right?
Yeah. Which
that
again
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks so bad, man.
Yeah.
Bro, why wouldn't Dowdle go to, like, the Bears or something, bro?
I heard that basically he was forced to take an opportunity for the most money. That's what I heard. Where it's like he had a breakout.
The overpaid?
Yeah, he just went to whoever was going to pay the most, which, like, for sure. Like, if you're a running back on your second contract and you're not an elite guy, just go and get as much money as you can, bro. Like, you're not Saquon.
Yeah. And it's not like I ever thought he was going to be, like, an elite back this year, but, like, he was going to be good for fantasy if he had stayed.
Yeah, 100%. They're showing highlights of Booker, and it's funny. All I see are Jalen Milroe rushing highlights. That's the only thing. So if anyone wants a wide receiver and running back at quarterback, go ahead and draft Jalen Milroe. Go ahead, Steelers. Go ahead. When you had Justin Fields last year, that's literally who you're going to draft if you take Jalen Milroe.
Hey, they were like 5-0 with Justin Fields, bro.
Which is true.
Like 5-1, bro.
Yeah.
That shit works. They should have never started Russ. That's when it all went downhill.
Well, no. It went downhill when they lost 6 straight games to end the year. They were like 10-4. They were cooking, and they lost 4 or 6 straight games to finish out the season and miss the playoffs.
They didn't look like the same team once Russ took over. I think Russ had like one good game, his first game back starting, and then after that it was like, oh, this is the Russ we've seen the last couple of years.
Well,
I'm gonna run to the fridge and get quarter beers because these are 1 now.
I was gonna say, go ahead and take your intermission. We'll be here all night.
But hopefully I don't miss this big.
No, you good. So while Justin goes to do that, I don't know where I can make up some ground now. Let's look at this. Let's talk through this. So I got the Raiders with Genty, Titans with Cam. Saints still could go and grab Shador. Steelers, Jackson Dart. I can get Henderson. I can't get Amari and Hampton. Fuck. Tet, no. Matthew Golden, yep. Luther Burden, I can. Quinshon Judkins, Buka. Or neither of us are going to get Tyler Warren. Colson Loveland to the Colts. Travis Hunter, negative. We have sucked at this. But then again, I think most everyone in the industry did. I would not be putting money. I would not have put money on anyone going in this draft. That's for sure. Oh, long days, man. Long days. It's okay. In Bo, we trust. Gotta bust it out. Gotta give my man Bo some help. What you got there?
Are they,
Oh yeah.
is the peak in?
The peak is in. But they haven't picked yet.
What?
I mean, the pick is in, yeah, but.
Okay.
Oh, Nick Westbrook-Akine didn't even. He isn't even going to be with. That's the person I was trying to remember was there with Cam Ward, aside from Calvin Ridley, as a receiver. But he's not even. He's on the Dolphins now.
Oh. Well, he fucking sucks anyways.
All right.
21st overall. What do you think the Dolphins are going to do here, Daniel?
Well, we look at the needs. You're looking at defensive tackle, offensive tackle, safety. You've got your pick of the safeties.
Okay.
You've got some good DTs. The OTs have been wiped out. So those guys are
So.
gone. I don't think there's an offensive tackle really worth this pick at this point.
All right, here comes the commissioner.
All right, the commissioner's coming out. I was just listening to what they said the needs of the Dolphins were, none of which is close to a tight end. So you might have a chance, Justin. Here it is, Dolphin selection right now.
With the
13th pick,
NFL draft,
the Dolphins select.
the Miami Dolphins select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Kenneth Grant.
Kenneth Grant. Hey, we're timed up like perfectly, I think.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now don't mess it up. So let's go. So now I'm gonna react.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they said they needed a DT, and that dude is a beast. I mean, I saw him mock to the Broncos a couple times.
Defense and it's the Baltimore defense wants to do is build the run wall. And guess what? Who
Michigan.
they talked about? They wouldn't talk about Mason Graham. They would talk about Kenneth Grant.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Michigan was even like.
And one of the reasons is this play that you're looking at right
I mean, Michigan had no offense.
Yeah.
Past year. I mean, one of the worst college offenses. They were worse than Florida State.
No. Florida State had the worst offense in the entire country. Not even exaggerating.
Maybe on paper, but like. Michigan was up there. That's all I'm saying. And the fact that they actually won a decent amount of games, they beat USC. They beat Ohio State. I mean, the defense was raw.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Is the pick in?
First, last call pick.
Oh yes. For the Indianapolis Colts, we're up. Now I gotta wait 6 more picks. So clearly Denver's not trading up, and I don't. So okay, so I'll crash out. We'll get to the Colts in a second, but I will crash out if they trade back in the draft.
That's always the worst.
Not because it's not for the betterment of the team, but because I live for this night, and if I do all of this and I don't even get to think about who my team would pick, it's so depressing. So depressing. So, the pick is in. Colts are staying put. Missed playoffs each of the last 4 seasons, if you wanted to know. Yeah, it should be a fucking lock. You actually suck my ass, bro. You should not be in this situation. Which I'm going to say it right now that the Colts are going to pick Tyler Warren only because I hope that they don't, and we get to hear a meltdown.
We thought Tyler Warren was gone.
Tyler Warren's sitting there.
This feels.
I mean, if it's a good pick, I'm not gonna melt down.
Need person.
Huh?
Go. This one.
If it's a look, we don't even have a quarterback right now, so like.
Shador. All right, Colts selection. Come on. 2025. 2025. Colts select. Go on.
In the 2025 NFL draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State.
He wears Dallas.
Well, Dallas
Fuck,
Clark
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know, right?
How am I off now?
Tyler Warren to Indianapolis, sir.
This is a
Yeah, I don't know.
fun player to watch. If you
I'm
watch
way
college
off.
football and Joel,
What the heck's happening?
jump in here pretty early because
I don't know, bro.
they use this guy, I mean,
Or do they just like choose when they feel on releasing the pick?
Oh, well. I just saw Tyler Warren on the phone.
Oh, yeah, Tyler Warren. Woo! You
Oh,
lucky
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Suck my ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
That's pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I think people are sleeping on the Colts receiving room a little bit.
Well, and I
We
think
just
you've been
need-
sleeping on Tyler Warren. So what gives first?
I don't know. I think we might go to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh my God. It just blows though because Tyler Warren to the Colts and Loveland to the Panthers. Right? It was Panthers? No. No, it was. Where did Loveland go?
That went to Panthers.
Yeah, where did Loveland just go?
Bears?
Yes, Bears. Unfortunately, I feel like Loveland is probably the better fantasy option as a rookie.
I feel like he was always going to be.
No. No.
Look at those kids at the Tyler Warren draft party. And speaking of kids, this is him in the Little League.
Loveland was always a better offensive tight end, like for fantasy
Well,
purposes.
better receiving tight end, but that's like saying Evan Engram is better than George Kittle for fantasy. Those are like the play styles, but they're not a better player and a better fantasy overall option.
It's official.
Damn.
Take it away. Yeah, I know we always want to label these guys. We talk about Travis Hunter.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, the wide receiver tight ends, like Kyle Pitts, Evan Ingram, they really haven't hit.
Because they don't listen. They don't run the same amount of routes as a wide receiver. They don't have that opportunity, and they're not great at blocking, so they're not on the field. So their snap percentages aren't high enough. So that's why a guy like Mark Andrews and George Kittle are elite because they're incredible blockers and also great pass catchers. So they're on the field all the time.
Yeah, they got the whole package.
Right. So
Maybe everyone can connect the dots during the break.
that's.
You know who I miss watching?
And I even had Warren to the Colts, and then I got scared that he was going to go too high.
You know who I miss watching though, bro?
What?
Rob Gronkowski.
5, 4, 3.
I miss him.
He was the last of a.
He was probably one of the most exciting tight ends to watch. Kelsey was cool in his prime, but just in a different way. Like no.
Kelsey is not nearly as entertaining to watch as Gronkowski.
No,
do I think
he was just surgical?
Do I take Kelsey over Gronkowski in the GOAT tight end conversation? Yes, but I don't. They're not as fun to watch. No, I know it's damn close, but the skill sets are entirely different. When's the last? I mean,
Gronk was fucking mossing people and then dragging 4 guys on his back, fucking full speed.
Who's doing that right now? Anyone? Tell me who's doing that right now. The Kittle is the only one I think is even remotely close to that conversation.
Yeah, but Kittle's too small. Like he's not dragging people, but he's
a bruising
plays,
tight end.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say he's a dog. Like he plays bigger than he is.
Yeah.
So he does he'll hit for sure. But yeah.
Well, because I just think that's the nature.
He's got the Gronk mentality, but he doesn't have the body.
Well, I think that's just the nature of the NFL now. The NFL is getting smaller and faster, so they don't necessarily want big bruising dudes. Like I'm telling you, Tyler Warren is my comp George Kittle is my comp for Tyler Warren, and Evan Engram is for Colston Loveland.
I think that the NFL is coming back around, though. I think running backs are going to get their value back. I think teams are going to go back to that method of ground and pound, have a fucking big-ass tight end.
Yeah.
It's never going to go back to, exactly how it was, but I think we're coming back to it a little bit. With the Lions' success and 49ers.
Yeah. Which I agree, but it's going to take a while for the personnel in the NFL to catch up to that, if that is the case.
Yeah, because, wide receivers, especially wide receivers, they're coming in smaller and smaller and smaller every year, it seems like.
Yeah,
I mean, Shadur is freaking tiny, bro. Or not Shadur. Travis Hunter is tiny.
Yeah, he's like 6'1", 185, 195. Like he's tall, but he isn't beefy.
He is so skinny.
I know. And he plays
Dude,
skinny too.
I'm 5'7", 160.
I'm 6'1", 180. And I'm not a big dude. I should not be in the NFL. So
no.
I don't know. But like you have guys like the epitome of that argument will always be Devontae Smith. Like Devontae Smith, 6 foot, 165 when he was drafted. 165 pounds.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
well, that's
top
top
receiver
this year, right?
Yeah, I think Trey Harris is small. But no one, I think.
Never Strepo, but I don't think he's that. I don't think he is small in the weight category.
Bro, the Falcons are pissing me off. They took this timer all the way down, so they must be calling around or something. Because there's a minute left on the timer. They get 5 minutes. They still have the pick.
Shadur Sanders.
Imagine. Can you imagine?
Could you imagine? They saw enough of Penix last week. Like, no.
They're like, no.
Nope.
What's the record for most quarterbacks drafted in the first round in a row? Imagine.
The only team that I've ever even seen do that is the Cardinals.
Who'd they do? Oh, Rosen and then
Murray.
Yeah, but I think they had chosen to bench Rosen before the end of the year.
Wasn't
his
that
rookie
one
year.
overall? Was Rosen one overall? No, Baker
no.
was.
No, Baker was, but Murray was 1 overall.
Yeah. But still, that's insane. Could you imagine being a Cardinals fan?
Bro,
and
all
watching
that
your
just to
team?
make a pick? Bunch of baby back bitches, dude. I mean, hey, Falcons first round picks under Terry Fontenot is Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan, and Michael Penix. So it looks like he's hitting 3 for 4 because Kyle Pitts can suck a dong. And we've only had 1 trade too. I thought it was going to be way crazier. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I think it's fun not to have any clue what these players are doing, but
it's such a random draft so far.
Yeah. Turn the volume on.
I mean, that was pretty crazy. I wish we weren't going through technical difficulties when it happened.
I know. With
because that trade with the Jags was crazy.
Yeah. It would have been more crazy if the team that traded up wasn't picking at 5. Like they moved from 5 to 2.
Showing Shadur highlights.
Yeah. Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Bro, they're literally showing Shadur highlights right now.
I mean, Arthur Blank's making the call right now.
I can't hear what they're saying. Maybe this is like who they're saying is the best available.
Yeah.
They do that sometimes.
Not only the best available, it fits, a need that they have. But I think back to Houston. Now, Houston did it in 1 draft. They got C.J. Stroud. They got Will Anderson.
Yeah,
they got great players in positions of need, and they were leaders of each side of the ball.
Yeah.
This, to me, you get Penix last year. If you come back with Walker this year, let these young guys lead offense.
Yeah,
of the Atlanta Falcons.
they're talking about a defensive player on the NFL broadcast.
There we go.
All right, he's walking up. He walking up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Atlanta Falcons, 2025 pick.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Jalen Walker.
There you go.
Defensive end, Georgia.
Yeah.
Jalen Walker.
Sometimes you just don't overthink it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look,
That guy's insane.
That makes sense.
He's insane too.
under my bed, but this one I got right. So, I mean, I thought there was a chance.
I figured they were going to go defense there.
No, they need it. Their offense is fine. Their defense is straight dog shit.
What's your sentiment on Penix though? Like, do you think he's good?
Yeah. I think he played fine when he only got 3 starts the entire season, and I loved him in college. I was actually hoping at one point in time that Denver might have had a chance to grab him when they needed a quarterback. So, so I was in on Penix, and like I said, I think he did fine in his starts. But that's like That's like saying if I judged Bo Nix on his first 3 starts of the season, and it's like, yeah. You know, a couple.
I guess it's tough because Penix was fine, but he didn't like. I don't know, like some rookies come in that you just like see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like he came in and was just like good.
No.
And he didn't make any special plays, and he just kind of.
But I think that's him, though. I think he is a very good, like he's gonna make the right decisions, and he has a few flash plays. He's not like gonna flash every single play, and he's also not like a super mobile quarterback, so that's not his thing. But I noticed the team was different. The Falcons were different when they went 1-2 in his starts, but I don't know. I get a good feeling.
Well, yeah.
I'm in on Penix. Big Penix fan.
So you're pretty in on Drake London then?
Yeah, I am actually.
I still think Drake London's a little scary.
I don't
know why.
Remember last year? Well, he was on my poison picks list because he was going way too high off the promise of Kirk Cousins. He had ups and downs, huge ups and huge downs with Kirk Cousins, and then he averaged over 15 targets a game with.
He was great last year. Who would you rather have, Brian Thomas or Drake London?
Now with Travis Hunter on the I'm taking Drake London.
Dude, does this like really hurt Brian Thomas?
I don't think it really hurts.
There?
I still think we need clarity on what positions and how much of what Travis Hunter is going to play. If they say he's going to be primarily wide receiver, I think it hurts. I don't think it like ruins him, but I think it has the potential to be a Jamar Chase, T. Higgins situation. Both are great. Happy to have both.
Who's the T. Higgins?
I could see it going either way. You know, but that's what I'm saying. But the risk, the fact that that's possible, like we're not taking T. Higgins in the first round, but it could be possible depending on.
Dude, that honestly, it hasn't registered from until just now. That really sucks. I'm picking at pick 7 in our draft, and I was really wanting Brian Thomas in round 2, and now I'm just not as sold on him as a wide receiver 1. I still think he is a wide receiver 1, but it's like he's just not for sure now. There's so many variables now.
Yeah.
And honestly, Trevor Lawrence in general, Trevor Lawrence has had good receivers. He had Calvin Ridley, did nothing with him. He had Allen Robinson, did nothing with him. So Trevor Lawrence in general just scares me as well. But
well, Trevor Lawrence, he's fine. That's the thing. Like I wouldn't worry too much about a quarterback issue with Trevor Lawrence. Like I view him as a net neutral, and it's just tough because I love them both. They're both awesome players, and I think it really comes down. But so, I mean, you tell me this: if Travis Hunter is playing full-time wide receiver, and will get tossed in, you can't do that though. I feel like you can't do that. I feel like in the NFL, you can be a full-time corner, and they can toss you in at wide receiver. But I feel like there's no way you can be a full-time receiver and toss you in at corner. There's too much film study that has to go on studying receivers, the techniques, footwork. Like, you can't do that.
Well, he said that he's not interested.
Hold on, quick pause. We got the Cardinals pick in.
The Cardinals last year, and now here is the latest pick of the Cardinals. Could be another receiver.
With the 16th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select
Walter Nolan.
Oh, okay. I was wondering when he was going to go.
All right, so they go interior defensive line here.
Did I say that before you saw it?
Like 1 second before, but that's fine. If anything, just don't say the name as the first thing you say. You can react to it. There's not the first thing be the name, but yeah.
I will say I just haven't done my research as far as the defensive players this year. Like last year, I feel like I was just all in on anybody who could go in the first round. I learned about everybody. But this year, I just kind of knew that the Colts were like going to get a tight end.
Yeah. And you got the best tight end of the draft, so you can.
But so I didn't really do much research on other players other than like fantasy relevant players.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fair, you know. And we've got. I mean, Walter Nolan here. He was a part of this Jimbo Fisher recruiting class at Texas A&M. Texas A&M. It was like the start of NIL. They signed each of the top 4 defensive linemen in the recruiting class. They signed 1, 2, 3, and 4. He was one of them. Wow. That was like peak Jimbo Fisher recruiting. Texas A&M has a ton of money, whatever.
Was this a 6-year guy?
He drafted. He's out of Ole Miss. He transferred once Jimbo got fired or quit. So
this guy's probably pretty old then.
Yeah.
At least he probably at least played like 4 years.
I think he's in the Travis Hunter draft class. He's in the Travis Hunter class. So whatever that was, 2021.
No, Travis Hunter didn't play 4 years.
No, he did 3. I think he did. I think Walter Nolan did 2 years at A&M. Did one and done at Ole Miss. I mean, you can look it up if you want to. Actually, now I need to know. He played.
You know what I just realized what the disconnect is in this draft too?
What?
We don't have a Florida State player that we're rooting for.
AZ Thomas. Yeah. Okay. So 2022. So he did 2 years at A&M, 1 at Ole Miss. So yeah. So he was in the Travis Hunter draft class. You heard? Because Hunter did one year at Jackson State, 1 year, and then 2 years at Colorado. Yeah.
Did the Bengals take Brandon Hampton here?
I mean, honestly, at this point, no one has taken like the Broncos targets other than Genty, but we knew that was going to need a massive trade up to get there. I mean, because who's still there? Emeka Egbuka is still there. Travion Henderson, Amarian Hampton, Luther Burden. Those 2 running backs and 2 receivers, and there's a couple defensive pieces that are potentially holding out. But it's looking good, honestly.
The Bengals really need a defensive player here.
Yeah, they should. They'd be stupid not to.
But a lot of them have gone, so I don't know.
I can't believe, bro. Forget Samaje Perine's back. They're set.
I don't even think they have Zach Moss. Or no, they did re-sign Zach Moss.
Yeah, they did. Bro, look at the amount of people at this draft. This is insane. It's also insane. I'm looking, we live in Florida, and I'm looking at what these guys are wearing. They're all wearing hoodies, hats, like pants, jeans, hoods up. I would be 3 pounds lighter from sweating if I was wearing that right now.
Yeah, it's hot here.
And I love how I don't have the audio playing, but Ian Rappaport is saying something. What are you saying?
Seahawks are interested in getting out of this pick, certainly open to trading back.
Oh.
The Steelers, who visited with Shedeur Sanders in a very positive visit, they are right there. So this could be the window if you have some teams, maybe the Giants,
So
maybe a quarterback needed.
apparently, Ian Rappaport is saying that the Seahawks are actively looking to get out of this pick, the next pick.
That's fucking gay.
Well, they're saying potentially the Giants or the Steelers for Shedeur.
Oh my gosh. Completely forgot he hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
It's also pretty crazy at this point.
You know, he tweeted out today, he said, whatever happens tonight, I'm built for it.
So he already has 2 2s and 2 3s. He could add to that stockpile if you
Bro,
want.
he's fucking built to get a fucking dick in his ass.
Whoa! Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I'm out.
On day 2 as well. There's starters in this draft tomorrow in round 2 and in round 3. So stockpiling in those rounds is not a bad idea, I don't think.
So they're just talking about it now. Seahawks potentially just compiling picks into day 2 and day 3. Oh, here he comes.
That'd be a
as soon as I
Seahawks
mute it.
move.
All right. All right. So Cincinnati, what are we gonna do here? What do we think? I say they go defense. I say they go corner.
If they don't go defense, I think they go Hampton or one of the running backs.
I don't think they do. I think they realize that they can get a quality back later, and they need elite defensive help. So I go corner.
I mean, I have them getting Judkins in the second round, so.
Oh, okay.
Texas A&M.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jamar Stewart, again, he was a part of that class as well, that Texas A&M class with Walter Nolan. But,
I mean, yeah, it's a great pick for them, honestly.
yeah, and he was another player potentially mocked to the Broncos. I mean, obviously, pick 17 versus 20. That's not like...
It's kind of weird how many, like, quality edge rushers are on this draft that don't have, like, huge names.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is there can be plenty quality edge rushers, but there's the ones with the big names go top 3. Yeah. You know, the ones that are intensely impacting games. He's going to Cincy. Jamar Stewart.
I still can't believe the Colts drafted fucking Latu over Verse.
I know. And Latu might still have a great...
He had a solid rookie year, but he wasn't fucking defensive rookie of the year.
No. Verse was one of one. We've been new, though, around these parts. We've been new.
I mean, I knew he was a good player, yeah. I wanted Braden Fisk on the Colts, too.
I know. The Rams are just a smart franchise. They knew what to do.
They said, holy shit. Jared Verse still here?
Yeah. Well...
They said, hey, can we get Braden Fisk in the second round?
But listen, if offense wasn't such a problem in last year's draft, Verse and Latu are going top 5.
Yeah, if there wasn't so many quarterbacks last year.
Quarterbacks and just offensive players. Remember, it was the NFL record for most offensive picks in a row compared to, most offensive picks in a row without a defensive player. Because you picked Latu at what? 10? 12?
Yeah, something like that. 11?
Yeah, so 10 straight offensive players is insane. You can't tell me that that's insane.
Was Latu the first player?
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. The Colts had their pick of anyone on defense.
Yeah.
And Latu was rated higher, like right at draft time. He was higher than Verse on the draft board.
I mean, again, he's a good player, but, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell, I guess.
Yeah.
Latu definitely has the better build. He's just more lanky, like quicker. But Jared Verse is just he's a bulldog.
I mean, he's got the most strength of an edge rusher I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah, he does it in a different way, and I can see how they thought he wasn't going to be able to do that at the next level.
Yeah, 100%.
But he can.
And he did, very much so. Oh, yeah. So Loveland went at 10, and Warren went at 14.
Man, yeah, so far, the most shocking picks for sure. Loveland and, well, I mean, Travis Hunter's not a shocking pick, but it was just shocking that the Jags traded up.
Well, because again,
we
picked the top, or I mean, at least I did, the top 4 drafted in a row. Ward, Hunter, Abdul Carter, and then Campbell. And then that Mason Graham, that was a shocker that the Browns took at 5. And then 6 was Genty. Oh, the pick is in. So this, man, Rappaport, shut the hell up.
I just got a trade proposal in our Dynasty League.
Oh, yeah? Shout it out.
Somebody must have seen something.
Shout it out.
Let me see.
Is it from the new guy that just joined?
No, it's from Boston.
Oh, okay.
Me and Boston have a good relationship.
Shout out Boston.
Fuck no.
What did he do?
Rashad White and DeAndre Hopkins for the 202.
Rashad White and Hopkins? No, that's awful.
Fuck no, dude. I can get a pretty good player with 202.
Yeah, 100%.
I might even be able to get one of these.
Oh, hold on. Seahawks pick is in. They did not trade. Rappaport lying ass. Seahawks pick.
The 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Gray Zabel, guard, North Dakota State.
Crazy. He got it. So Gray Zabel, this guy. I work at a clinic, and a patient came in first thing in the morning. I said, "Happy Thursday, happy draft day if you celebrate." And he was like, "Oh yeah, big time." And I was like, "Oh, who's your team?" And he was like, "Seattle." And I was like, "Oh, well, I do a draft prediction every year. I had them taking Trent McMillan." And he was like, "No, I hope who falls to us and I'm stoked about is Gray Zabel." And I'm like, "I'm going to need you to tell me who that is."
Yeah, honestly.
And he told me he's like big, lengthy guard. He's played some tackle. He gave me like all these like in-depth metrics on this one guard. And I'm like, hey,
well,
more power to you, bro. And that's who they picked. It's just crazy. He told me this morning.
I bet you that guy was from Washington.
Yeah, he's from out west.
I was going to say, because fucking North Dakota State and Seattle Seahawks.
What does that have to do with anything?
That is
North Dakota.
I'm just saying that's how he even knew who the fuck this guy was.
Well, he's a Seahawks fan. That's how he knew. He probably pays attention just like how I know the prospects that Denver's looking at. Yeah, I know the prospects that Denver's potentially looking at. He probably knows the ones that Seattle was looking at.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's crazy. I'd never heard of the guy. And first thing this morning, happy draft day if you celebrate. And he's like, "Oh yeah, Gray Zabel." Like, okay, bro.
Dude, we should have had him on the show.
Hey, Joseph, if you have found us and you're tuning in, I'll talk to you next week when you come by the clinic. This is actually funny. I will talk to him about that next week when he comes by. Oh, yeah, time to refill.
Right. I want the dam needs to break here. We need to start getting some fun picks. I feel like we've...
Well, Justin, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but we knew that this was going to happen because of the lack of top-tier wide receiver talent and the depth of running back talent. So teams didn't have to go early. And lack of quarterback talent. We've had one quarterback in the first round. He's been the first overall pick. I wonder...
I can't believe Shedeur hasn't gone still.
I mean, I can believe it. It was rumored around the 20-21-ish range for the Steelers, Giants to trade up back in.
He's going to the Steelers.
I mean, right now, yeah, looks like it. because the Bucks pick. Yeah, the Bucks pick now. Did you pick him to go? No, we both did Saints. Yeah, because the Bucks pick now. They're not taking a quarterback. Then Denver, they're not taking a quarterback, and then it's the Steelers.
Yeah. So
imagine they go Jackson Dart.
I've heard that the Steelers really like Jackson Dart.
I know. It's insane.
Dude, when I watch Shedeur Sanders tape, I don't get hot and bothered, man. It's not.
Oh, I do. I think he put up some. His problem. Okay, so this is my thing with Shedeur, since I don't think we've ever mentioned it. I think Shedeur is extremely talented. I also think he was a product of a daddy first offense where they had 0 rush game. They were dead last in college football in rushing. So everything that they did, for better or for worse, was Shedeur. So the stats look crazy inflated because what other team is only running the ball 6 times per game? And he had the Heisman winner Travis Hunter, elite wide receiver who was his buddy out there making him look good. Do I think that Shedeur had flashes and was great in certain situations? Yeah. Did he take 1,000,000 sacks and try to do too much? Hell yeah. So to me, he has all of the negatives that Caleb Williams had coming into the league without that
less talent.
top end talent. So do I think he could be a good starter in the NFL? Yeah. Do I think there's a lot potentially to flame out? Yeah.
A quarterback, they need to be like the centerpiece of the team, not only on the field, but in the locker room as well. And if he's got all these freaking character flaws,
yeah,
you can, if you're a leader of men and you're a quarterback, you can kind of like make up for not being the best player in the locker room, and a team will keep you around.
Oh, bro, I'm just realizing something.
What?
Hampton's still on the board, and Denver picks next.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it. He's supposed to be gone by now. Back on you. He's supposed to be gone by now.
No, I'm about to get a pick back on you.
Deion Sanders Jr. just tweeted, "The rejected will be respected."
I didn't even know there was a Deion Jr.
Yeah, he's a flame out. Nobody. But very loud in the Sanders circle.
Does he even play?
He's older. He's way older.
I was about to say. Because the other one in the draft is a cornerback. I forget his name, though.
Shiloh.
Shiloh? Yeah. I almost said
yeah, he's going to be like a 6th-round pick.
Yeah. No, he wasn't that great.
All right.
Who do the Bucks take here? Probably something boring, though.
Probably something boring. Someone boring?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for fantasy purposes, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Did they take Golden here?
No. They grabbed McMillan early last year. They still got Godwin and Mike Evans for one more year.
But Godwin might not even play.
Bucks pick is in.
Here we go.
All right.
Last pick in the teens.
Last pick in the teens for the Buccaneers.
Pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Emeka Egbuka.
Damn!
Wide receiver, Ohio State.
Hey, see? That's what I was saying.
Damn!
That sucks.
Damn! That's cool for the Bucks, but yeah, I'm in. And I mean, for fantasy, it sucks. Major dong.
That's great for the team.
It's great for the team.
I thought he was possibly the best wide receiver in this draft.
Oh, he's I'm in on Egbuka.
Yeah, I think he's a great wide receiver. There's nothing that stands out to me. Like Tet, I just feel like Tet wasn't always good, but like Egbuka is just, he doesn't make any mistakes.
Damn, Ohio State wide receivers won at least one in 4 straight drafts.
That's why it's not more. I bet you it's like 9 out of the last 10 years.
Hey, that's insane.
Well, because think about it, like Terry McLaurin came out of there.
Who did?
Terry.
Oh yeah, but that was 5 years ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, they took off a year or whatever. Matthew Golden to the Broncos.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I will come down there and I will castrate you.
You're right. It's a 50-50 shot. Marion or Golden.
God damn, I hope Denver don't fall for the fake, bro. Don't take Hampton. But see, I hate feeling this negative about a player because if they take him, I'm going to have to buy in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just...
You were in on Bo Nix, so I mean...
Yeah, it was.
I remember you being like, "Oh fuck, Bo Nix," but yeah.
Well, it was risky. That's all. He wasn't sure.
You were not in on him. Don't even fucking play, bro.
What are you talking about?
Don't
I didn't hate the pick.
Play. You were not excited. You were excited to have a rookie quarterback, but you were like,
I was pessimistically optimistic. Because
you did not leap for joy. That's all I'll say.
No, I did not. No, I didn't say that. You said I was not a fan. I was a fan of Bo Nix, and I thought he could be really good. I just knew that he had potential to not pan out, and because he had several traits that were like the likes of Kenny Pickett and those low tier, basically when you're the 5th quarterback drafted.
He was white.
He also was white, but you know, history repeats itself.
They could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know, to check your outfit first.
All right.
Well, John Elway wasn't going to take a fucking...
Well, I gotta pee before this pick goes.
Oh wait, you're gonna go pee right now?
For a quote that could save you hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
we're both going pee.
Check out the
Real
new
quick.
whip. Tight. Fully custom. How many Bud Lights can you fit in that puppy? As many Bud Lights as it takes. That's a lot of Bud Lights. You have to give me one of those.
Just 49 keys inside a metal thing from 1958. Or it's the first step to becoming a writer, and your book gets turned into a movie by your favorite director, aka new best friend. Or becoming a chef who makes croissant nigiri. Or starting a travel scene that takes you from South America to Scandinavia to hi. Oh, visa. Whatever you want to be, one step can take you everywhere you want to be.
And we back.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think.
Yes, great.
Nice surprise, huh? Ready to help. Serving up deals, advice, wherever you are. Even on the job.
Hey. Hi.
And making sure all your tech
Let's take a look.
is good to go. April 21st through 27th. Don't wait. Get started today.
Let's get you home.
Paying your rent should count for something. With rent rewards from Rocket Mortgage, your rent counts towards buying a home.
I also realized it was probably super risky to, the second I try and go to pee, it was 3 minutes till Denver's supposed to pick.
Yeah, it was. But
I could have held out for another 10 minutes.
Could you imagine we come back and it's like, I'm Marion Hampton?
Oh my god. A year's worth of waiting and the content is just gone. Dude, they might go Hampton.
I hope so.
See, but I hate hating a pick because
Hampton
I
is
want
not
them
a
to be
bad
good.
pick, though.
Okay, they didn't trade back. No. He's a great back, but okay. Oh, you hear that? He said they crushed it with Bo Nix last year. Okay.
No, I didn't hear that, Kyle. For the fucking 15th time, we're not watching the same stream, and I can't even fucking hear what my stream's saying.
Well, I'm sorry. I've been watching this whole time, and we're used to watching the same ones. So, okay.
I just want to see it, Rich.
Okay.
All eyes are now on the Pittsburgh Steelers with Shedeur Sanders still out there. We know he had a good
Listen, it's Broncos pick time, Ian. Shut up about Shedeur.
Oh, Shedeur Sanders, the Broncos.
Going back and forth, is the value worth it? Split in the room. We will see what decision they make.
Split in the room. Well, the draft room is about to get the 20th.
They're saying that the value of Shedeur at 21 is split in the draft room. So whether or not it's worth it to take him here. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot with this young kid. Okay, Denver Broncos, come on. Let's go! All right.
Who's this kid?
He's a Make-A-Wish kid.
And the NFL is proud to support the life-changing wishes that
That's fine to me.
Yes. One of those wishes will be coming true right now.
As the commissioner is going through his wish.
I can't hear anything.
Let's go, Samuel. And they show the dwarf, the comedian.
For his favorite team. Please join me in cheering on Sam as his
All right.
wish comes
I'm
true.
gonna turn the volume up.
Take it away, Sam.
All right, come on, Broncos.
Let's go, Broncos. Thank you.
All right. With the 20th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Jahdae Barron, DB, Texas.
What? What?
So the 10th player
What?
top pick.
No!
The 20th overall selection, high quality value for a terrific player.
Yeah, he was my highest rated player there. My top corner, the first corner.
I guess that one came in way early. I was sitting here like, no fucking way right now.
Skills for Texas. He can find, locate, and
That
go
seems
get the football
unnecessary
downfield.
to me.
His ability to trust his eyes, see it, and drive on the ball. He can slot. He can cover slot receivers, and then if you want to be a force player, which you have to be at that position in the NFL, this guy simply doesn't miss tackles. He is very tough
awesome.
and reliable. There he is against Ibuka, who
I got Tyler Warren. He gets fucking.
They decided instead of offense, they were going to
Jahdae
defense that is
Barron?
outstanding.
Jahdae?
They added Hufanga in the offseason. They added Greenlaw.
Yeah,
They've got
something like
Lance
that.
Sertan, the reigning defensive player of the year.
Riley Moss played well for him last year.
Big
I
time
like
player.
Jimmy
The best
Texas.
corner in the draft who's going to plug in as the nickel.
You know, that Texas secondary was not great.
I see how good
When
he's
they faced Michael
is.
Penix in the national semifinal, Penix ate him up, if you remember. He was and ate up that secondary.
Wow.
And Jahdae Barron came back. They got Andrew Makuba from
He's going
Clemson.
through right now. He's going through right now, guys.
In a lot of ways, because of Barron in that secondary.
Where is he from? Where is he from?
I
can't hear me yet. I can't hear me yet.
And now with this defense, which was I thought.
Bro,
what do you think, man? What do you think, man?
I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
With Jahdae Barron.
And DJ, you're alluding to him possibly going into the nickel.
It's too good, too good. Hey man, hey, you know, this was your reaction to Pastor Tim too.
Stronger, more physical guy.
Who knows?
He can blitz now too. He can blitz off the edge, and that's what
Bro.
you bring him into.
Remember how
What was his name? I don't even remember anymore. I'm so pissed. Jahdae Barron?
At least we, yeah, Jahdae, Jahdae.
Of course you're lagging right now for the first time forever.
And is
Bro.
Shedeur Sanders on the other end of the line? I mean, that is basically the question
I mean,
of this draft. If Shedeur wasn't going to go 3rd overall to the Giants
Oh
or
my
9th
God.
overall to the Saints, then would he go?
what are we doing here? I mean,
But
do I have to wait until tomorrow to see what running back they're going to take.
Moments ago, we're told. So
I mean,
if it doesn't happen here,
is Henderson?
They take one.
Does it happen tonight? If at all?
I mean, they have to.
Shador, who could it be? I know they were really
I've
eyeing defensive line.
Yeah, we're looking at defense.
I mean, you could have taken any running back right there.
They had an edge rusher, anyone else, a corner. We have Pat Surtain, who's gonna finish his career there, be great. Riley Moss, who was fantastic. And we had Jaquan McMillan, who filled in nicely when Riley Moss was out. I mean, unless they just think that white boy corner was a project and he's not gonna pan out. Oh, what the hell? This sucks, man. Because I don't even know who that guy is. I don't know a single thing about him. Apparently he's from Texas. Oh my God.
I don't know. Texas didn't even have a good defense. So I'm like,
now look, I'm just telling you guys, if you went back and read my Kenny Pickett report,
here we go with the next pick. Here we go with the next pick.
Lined up with Shador's strengths and weaknesses as a player. They took one ride on that roller coaster in this portion of the draft.
All right, here comes the Steelers.
All right, did you see that?
No.
Did you see that?
No.
Damn it, dude. Okay. All right, damn it, dude. All right, let me pause it again.
You're also lagging like crazy.
With the 21st pick,
Steelers pick. Now that I'm depressed.
the Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Harmon.
I didn't know it.
Derek Harmon.
And the reaction from the crowd.
See?
Damn.
Shador sucks.
Yep. I mean,
I'm honestly very shocked. I don't think quarterbacks. I don't think either of them are going first round.
No, at this point, no. Unless we have a trade up. I mean, Derek Harmon, again, was another person I saw mocked to the Broncos. I at least recognize the name. I don't even know if this other guy is a first round. Will Johnson is still on the board. The guy I told you was the best corner in the back in the draft if we're taking corners. And that's what we do. You better be Darrelle Revis reincarnate, my boy. I promise you.
Malachi Starks too.
Well, he's a safety, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a safety too. I'm at a loss. I'm so interested to get on Twitter when we wrap up and see the meltdown that everyone else is having, just like me.
Yeah, you guys lost Justin Simmons, right?
He didn't even, he was gone. He was on the Falcons last year.
Grandpa earned it.
And Kareem Jackson.
Mom earned it for me.
USA.
Yeah, that's an interesting pick. Because I feel like Malachi Starks like really good too. So it's like,
you're lagging like a mofo.
Him or Derek Harmon.
Bro. The stupid Bucks get Emeka Egbuka one pick before, and it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just I have no thoughts because I haven't seen him mocked to Denver ever at all. Not one singular time.
I've never heard of him.
I've never even heard the guy's name, which maybe that's on me. Maybe he is the greatest, but I've never heard of him. And we don't pick again. So
clearly he's good. He's good.
Sure, but he. I mean, I'm all for having an elite corner number 2 on the team because I know that being that's why being across Pat Surtain is one of the hardest jobs in football. Because they're going to go at you. That's why we almost lost to the freaking Browns because Jerry Jeudy had 250 yards because they just threw away from Pat Surtain. And you better be ready for the challenge if the other team's avoiding.
And that was Jameis Winston and Jerry Jeudy having his revenge game.
Well, yeah. But point being, I know it is if you have an elite shutdown corner, you at least have to have a pretty damn good corner too to at least make them try to challenge PS2, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, who knows? Maybe Denver will trade up into the second, or to the rest of the first round. I just don't want to wait till tomorrow, bro. I can't wait till tomorrow. And
you have Matthew Golden to the Chargers.
Oh yeah, is that who picks next? I don't even know. I'm so thrown off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so enough of my bitching.
Damn, I wish we would have saw that pick at the same time.
Did you see it before me?
Yeah, you didn't see me. I was literally sitting here like this.
Honestly, that probably makes for a better clip because I was sitting here staring at my screen relentlessly for 10 seconds prior to that. So, oh my god. I woke up the neighbors. Wait, Joshua Palmer's not on the... Where did he sign? They lost him?
Yeah. He might be a free agent still. I'm gonna leave and join again. I feel like that worked before.
Okay, yeah, you're still lagging. And we back. Time to refill.
Yeah, you're gonna need a couple of them tonight.
Dude. I mean, I'm hoping, because I saw a video on Twitter that was like, let's recap the all-time draft reactions. And it was of Bills fans being like, what the fuck? When the Bills select Josh Allen, and I'm hoping we got one of those situations.
Gio's talking shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my phone is my camera, so tell me what the fuck they're talking about.
Actually, no, they're actually talking shit to Timmy.
Oh yeah, because he probably wanted Shador, the Steelers.
Timmy said Steelers are lost. Gio said, surprised Joe didn't go QB. Said, me fucking too. Apparently they're okay with fucking Mason Rudolph. I'm sick to my stomach.
They won't stay there, but... Oh,
that is true.
And then surprised about his longevity. That is why he has fallen not as much...
Timmy said, I hope you're recharging him again.
Well, coming off of the national championship season, folks were talking about a top 5.
Interesting. Well, sorry, real quick. I listened to what Ian Rappaport was saying about Will Johnson. They were saying there was issues about his longevity, which is why he's fallen so far, not his talent. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, he's not going to play long?
Maybe he had some bad... Yeah, maybe like a bad physical.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
All right, come on. Let's get an exciting Matthew Golden. Chargers. Lock it. Henderson. Chargers.
Bro, you're echoing like crazy. You just said Henderson, Chargers.
That speed can come on the way out of the backfield, but that speed can come on the outside.
Oh, look at this football I got.
Remember, they lost Josh Palmer.
There you go. You're not echoing no more. Oh, that's dope.
Williams, but you don't know exactly what juice you have left in him.
You gotta save that to get someone to sign it.
DJ is talking about right there, but it's not just
that's a sign-in football.
They know Will Johnson, they know people.
I'll throw it.
It's not just Michigan guys.
All right,
it's
I'm
all
gonna put
the
this
people
screen
that
back
they've
over
coached
here.
on the staff.
Bro, the Chargers gonna take it down to the last second. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And that didn't look like a phone call of celebratory obligatory phone call with whoever they've just.
There's just so many good players left.
Wait, what?
The Broncos and Steelers didn't pick them.
I don't know. The Chargers are still
Hold
on
on.
the clock for some reason. No, the Green Bay now is. So we're gonna. Now that's why the fans just reacted to that.
Oh, the pick is in. The timer went out. And so they were saying, what the hell is going on? But apparently they got the pick in. Bro, they're going to take a running back. Actually, no, I lie. They're going receiver.
Well, I don't know. I think they can take a wide receiver.
Yeah. Yeah, they still. That's crazy. So they keep showing Daniel Jeremiah's top 200 like available. They still have his number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 available.
Wow.
12, Jalen Campbell, I think is his name, Omarion Hampton, Matthew Golden, Nick Amanawari, that safety I was trying to tell you about, Will Johnson, and then
From
QB.
South Carolina.
Yeah. See, I would have taken him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking stud, dude. They were saying the Colts were gonna get him.
This Chargers pick is, to me, it's fascinating because of all the areas they could go. We've seen this a couple of times. Colts, they had a pick of the litter. Falcons, pick of the litter, where they needed players.
I don't know.
And I feel like that's a similar situation.
I'm at a loss.
Dude, are we gonna get this fucking pick today?
I mean, for fantasy, I'm being 100% honest. This draft has sucked. We've had 5 fantasy players taken, and we're at pick 21. And it was Travis Hunter,
Are you excited about
Genty.
anybody right now?
Here comes the commissioner with the pick, and after this,
Genty?
Genty, yeah.
Genty's perfect, honestly. That was the perfect playing spot for him.
Yeah, because we've had Hunter, Genty, Loveland, Warren, McMillan. That's it. All right, Chargers pick is in.
I would have preferred.
Hold on. Chargers. Bitches.
Los Angeles Chargers select Omarion Hampton, running back, North Carolina.
All right, so the Tar Heels putting on the powder blue.
Yeah, he was my top available offensive player left, and Omarion Hampton. Look, he reminded me of Jonathan Taylor.
By your reaction, I feel like it's a running back.
And he can absolutely go. You see the size. He is a big, physical, punishing runner. A lot of times you have to sacrifice with that. You'll get somebody who's maybe a little.
That's so dumb. You haven't seen
Show
this
the
shit yet.
damn pick. Show the pick.
To go along with all that strength and power as you just watch him run through contact
Right.
down after down. He was involved in productive.
How the fuck they ain't showed you it yet?
They've got 2 backs now with him and Najee Harris that can catch the ball.
Oh, wow. Omarion Hampton.
Yeah, bro. So you're telling me right now I gotta play.
That's good.
I gotta play the Chiefs, Omarion Hampton, and Ashton Genty in this damn fucking conference, and now I gotta. I'm still rocking with.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
What?
I gotta play fucking Travis Hunter, C.J. Stroud, and now Cam Ward.
Yes, but you know the reason why you have to play all of those players is because they suck. You've had sucky teams in your division, haven't capitalized. That's why they picked so high.
The Chargers and Raiders have sucked too.
No, they didn't suck. Only the Raiders sucked. That's why they got Genty. Just happened to.
Last year, but.
Well, I'm just saying we're talking about top tier players you have to go against. It's because the Texans have had the number 2 overall pick. The Jags have had now the number 2 overall pick. Should have been 5, but whatever. That's just because they suck. So you can't complain about having teams that suck in your division. Oh, all right. Well, so
you're saying.
I'm saying you can't like complain like, oh, I gotta play against these players.
Whatever.
So, because the only reason they got them is because they suck.
Raiders had a top 5 pick last year.
They did not have a top 5 pick. They picked Brock Bowers at pick 13, motherfucker. One pick after Brock Bowers. Or Bo Nix. Whatever.
Yeah, that's
for fantasy purposes. For fantasy purposes, it. All right, so let's just have a quick chat, real quick. So, who? Oh, sorry. So, Amari Hampton. What do we think for fantasy year 1 now? Is Najee toast? Do we think it's all Hampton?
Man,
because Najee just signed there.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I'm concerned. Because not like Najee is the greatest thing ever, but he is for sure going to be involved. And they play the exact same. So how the hell is that going to work out? Who's going to be the goal line back? I don't know. I don't think at this point, if you draft Hampton, you can't start him week 1. There's no way.
I think we'll find that out.
Week 1. You think we'll be able to find out who you start week 1 before the season starts?
Yeah. The team will come out and say who they, who's going to be the starter, blah, blah, blah. I don't think they paid Najee very much. And I think Hampton going in the first round. I mean, I think he'll be a stud.
I mean, I know he's going to be a stud, but that's the problem. Is like we're here for fantasy football, man. So Marion Hampton, elite top back, where, I mean, what do we think that?
I think Hampton is the like. I think Hampton can bust.
Yeah. He for sure. No, I don't think he can bust. I think he's gonna be great. He's gonna be fine. He just needs. I view Hampton like a Jonathan Taylor type, where he should get everything. Like, he's a well-rounded guy who can handle the workload, and he doesn't have the full. He's got like 85% of the full package, but he is a guy who's going to need the full workload. That's why I get scared with Najee being there. Not that, like I said, not that Najee is going to ruin him, but what does the team think? That's what we need to figure out.
I said that he looked, in this film, I thought he looked like Jonathan Taylor, but just clunky. I don't know. He just runs clunky.
I don't know, man. I mean, I agree, but it's okay. So now that we have some clarity, at least a little bit, where do we think Hampton goes in redraft? 5th round? 4th round? No. See, but that's so
Pretty
tough.
low.
See, that's so tough because you think, how many first round running backs don't go top 3 rounds? You know? First round running back. But are you comfortable taking him in the first 3 rounds? No, I'm not.
I'm not. I'm not taking him over Joe Mixon, who's going in like the 4th.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So I mean, it's a tough question. I don't know where he's gonna go.
Who are you taking? Chuba Hubbard or Hampton?
I hate this question because
That's the line.
Because I don't like Hubbard. I think I'll go Hampton. I'll go Hampton for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the Panthers signed Rico Dowdle. The Panthers aren't projected to be as good of a team as the Chargers, so I'll take the player on the better team, the first round draft capital. On a run first team, the Panthers selected Tet McMillan. It's the 8th pick in the draft. Maybe they want to pass more. I don't know. Touchdown upside, with Hampton. But I mean, like I said, maybe Najee comes in and scores every touchdown. I have no clue. Super frustrating.
I think Hampton's a much bigger guy than Najee.
Najee's a big dude. Najee's like 6'1", 220. That's big for a running back.
Yeah, he's big, but Hampton's fucking beefy, dude.
All right, here comes the commissioner. The Packers pick. Oh, it's the home team's pick. All the Packer fans in the building.
Okay, Green Bay,
All right.
it's your time.
He said, "Okay, Green Bay, it's your time." Let's see.
To make this historic pick, please give it up for first
6'2", 220 for Hampton.
two-time Super Bowl champion and Packers president and CEO Mark Murphy.
6'1", 230 for Najee. Najee's bigger.
How about this atmosphere? Isn't it unbelievable?
Wow.
All right.
Roger, thank you in the NFL for bringing the
Yeah.
Green Bay for the best draft in the history of the NFL. Right here. On behalf of the Packers, Packer fans here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, this is a good landing zone for a wide receiver.
It is my pleasure to welcome you all.
They take Gordon here.
Oh, I was like, have you seen it yet? See, I haven't. Hold on. Well, they're saying it was 2002.
No, it's just-
2002 since the last time they took a skill position in the first round.
Since we are the only community-owned team.
This fucker is still talking.
I know.
Just out of curiosity, how many of you are owners? Yes. We also have the best owners in the NFL.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
And we also want to
Make the pick.
celebrate the special connection we have with our fans. That dates
Special
back to the
connections
early
we have with
days
our
of
fans.
professional football.
Oh, come on.
With the 23rd pick
All right.
in the 2025 NFL
Packers select.
the 13-time world
Oh,
champion
Jesus Christ.
Green Bay Packers for the first time since 2002.
Oh!
Draft a wide receiver.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
Golden, wide receiver, Texas.
Matthew Golden.
And he's here.
And you know, I wanted to put
spot.
a receiver for the Packers, but I said that's just not what they do. They don't do that. So there's no shot that I'm going to do it.
They need it, bro. They need it.
Everybody in this entire crowd wanted a wide receiver, Rich, and they came through for
Yeah.
him.
Listen to this crowd.
Matthew
I
Golden.
mean, Jaden Reed was not it.
No. I mean, 4.2940.
I thought his tape looked good. I know you didn't like it.
All right, so let's see.
I think he looked good.
Any of us predict Matthew Golden for the... Oh, that's so annoying. I was one pick away. The Chargers. I picked him to go to the Chargers. And I don't think... honestly, I think if Hampton was gone, I think they go Golden.
Probably. So the Broncos got twice.
They've been fucking me since 2015, bro. Oh my God.
Tebow.
Well, no, that was when you won the Super Bowl with Manning. I'm saying since then.
Tebow's.
All right, let's go back to that.
Well, that is only Tebow.
So, all right, Matthew Golden, 5'11", 191, 40-yard dash,
Hey,
4.29.
that's a sick suit.
Yeah, I mean he's golden, baby.
I'm saying your name is Golden. I mean that's pretty sweet.
I know. Yeah, you should try logging out and logging back in so we can discuss. Oh my God. Insane. Matthew Golden, speedster from Texas to the Green Bay Packers. Where does he go in redraft? I mean, ground through catch, vertical speed, Brandon Cooks comp, which it's a great comp. And he's back.
Yeah, the fact that it took so long to load in,
yeah,
it's not good.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking? Hold on. He's talking to the Packers. Oh, and he's out. But yeah, I just was saying that NFL Network comped Matthew Golden to Brandon Cooks. And I'm like, hey, if he can be Brandon Cooks for fantasy, yeah, I'm in. But I was saying, where do we think we did this thought exercise with Hampton with the Chargers? Where do we think Matthew Golden goes in redraft leagues? I mean, first round receiver.
Ninth round?
So you think that the general trend for rookie receivers going late is going to continue with him? Because I think, again, the same like I said with rookie tight ends, we've had several years in a row where we have a rookie receiver who ends up being a league winner. I mean, we had go back to Justin Jefferson when he goes you drafted him as the last pick in our draft. He ended up being great.
He was also a second round pick, I think.
No, he was a first round.
No, he was a first round.
So, I mean, go back to Justin Jefferson. Brian Thomas Jr. last year. Malik Neighbors went high, but Brian Thomas Jr. didn't. Who else did we have before? I mean, Jamar Chase went like 7th round too. So, is the trend going to continue? Are we going to be able to draft these first round wide receivers with confidence or no?
I think you can take Tet with confidence. Well, dude, I don't know, because Tet went to the Panthers, so it's like...
I know. He's got opportunity. He has no competition, in my opinion.
Who do you prefer, Golden or Tet?
I'd probably take Tet.
Really? Because I'm fucking not.
I have more confidence in Josh Jacobs in the Packers running game than I do the Panthers run game. I have more confidence in Jordan Love than I do Bryce Young. I also think that the Packers probably want to use a multitude of wide receivers. I think like they have Reed, they have Watkins, they have Wicks. Oh, damn. The Vikings are already back up? Hold on. That was quick as hell. Hold on.
With the 24th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings.
They're booing him.
Donovan Jackson, guard, Ohio State.
Donovan Jackson, guard, Ohio State.
All right, so Donovan Jackson.
They could use some help in the interior to help that old ass running back run. But yeah. So
yeah, I like the pick.
So
bro, just your logic against you, like you take the player on the better team, better offense.
Yeah, which I agree. It's just I'm
saying is you give the opportunity that they gave Jaden Reed last year, you give that to Golden. Who you taking?
If Golden gets the same workload as Jaden Reed, then I'm taking Golden. If he catches the same amount of passes, I'm just saying, my preference for fantasy wide receivers is touchdown opportunity, which means red zone threat, bigger contested catch guys. I think that that's my preferred style of wide receiver to have. That's Tet, not Matthew Golden. But also, my biggest fantasy bugaboo is opportunity. It's targets, it's receptions. And I think that those are more guaranteed for Tet right now than they are for Golden. just because of the way the team is structured. The Packers do want and need an alpha receiver. I just don't think Golden fits that archetype and that type of player to do that. Like, he's not a Malik Neighbors. He's not a Brian Thomas. He's not a Marvin Harrison Jr. He's not a Roma Dunze. Like, certain guys just scream alpha to me, and I think teams just get caught up in these traits. Like, he's the fastest guy on the field, whatever. I've learned to not give a damn about 40 times unless you're a guy like Tyreek Hill that is physically untouchable. You know? And not that I hate the pick.
I just think that...
I told you, I think he's going to bust. And so he's going to bust, and then the Packers are going to go another 23 years without drafting a wide receiver in the first round.
I think the fact that they took him in the first round, they're going to give him every opportunity they have.
Which they should. They absolutely should. It's just, I don't know. Man. I don't trust the Packers and their wide receivers. They
Wait, Giants have another pick?
Oh, there must have been a trade. No, because they don't have another pick. No one has 2 picks. What are you seeing? I'm on a fucking commercial right now.
See, Giants on the clock.
Ooh. Well,
they might have had another pick.
No, they didn't. No one had 2 picks in the draft. Hold on. And
Okay.
end this
Well, Giants on the
endurance
clock.
commercial. Oh my god. You're on the Pat McAfee thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because you said you don't have commercials, so they're gonna explain it over the once we get back from commercial. I'm assuming.
Incense, we get incense.
Damn. Well, I'll mute it again. So clearly they're trading back into the first round for Shedeur, right? It's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick is in.
Well,
Giants on the clock.
Well,
hold on. I gotta hear what they say.
What a last 10 minutes we've witnessed.
Hold on.
Green Bay introducing their newest player to Green Bay, and it's the first wide receiver taken with a first-round pick.
Come
in
on.
23
Get on
years,
with it.
And that's what Green Bay's been asking for
Okay.
the last 23 years. And
The
then
Texans, they gave them their second round, the Giants' second round pick and third round pick, and next year's third.
and a third-round pick next
Okay.
year to trade up.
Well, so there goes my. Well, I said Egbuka was going to the Texans, right?
Texans.
Oh no, I said Luther Burden. Bruh. We are.
Which, this could be Luther Burden here.
Oh, you said Texans for Egbuka, so we are off kilter
I think
big
they're
time.
maybe 2-1.
Honestly,
Fucking 2-1.
who do we have? Judkins, Burden, Travion Henderson, which there's no way he's going. I mean, he could go to the Cowboys with their second pick, so you might a second round pick, so you might get me there. Jackson Dart. Yeah, there's a few. There's Shedeur, Jackson, Dart.
Hey, the second round goes Browns and Bengals. Have like pick, one of the first picks. Second round. That's Jackson Dart, Judkins right there, baby.
They damn the torpedoes for it right now. And I know it's not that expensive when you think about it, but they had to do
I'm listening
something.
to
And if they come away with a quarterback
Rich Eisen
Abdul Carter,
talk about
that's
him.
what we call a big W for the big
I just
blue
don't see them taking Shedeur here though.
What could they possibly
why would
want
you
to
bring
trade up into the first round for?
Go for it. And they still have a third round selection tomorrow night.
I think they have the first
oh my
pick
God.
of the second round.
There's this big white guy with long hair chanting Jackson Dart, Jackson Dart. Oh my God! Hold on, we got to lock in for this. Imagine.
Is potential here. Shedeur and Jackson Dart. Shedeur is much more pro-ready than Jackson Dart. However, the Giants don't need ready. You know, they probably are looking at upside over near-term playability.
This will be actually incredible. Oh, why am I looking at your reaction? Chill out. Hold on. Chill out.
The Houston Texans have traded the 25th pick to the New York Giants. With the 25th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart.
They did it. They did it.
Mississippi.
Holy fuck.
Bro, Shador's nuts are just falling out of his ass right now.
They're not falling out. They fucking shriveled up inside that bitch.
Well, no, like he lost them. He has no nuts left. He's been castrated by this white boy from Mississippi. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. This is insane.
What a moment for this kid sitting in
That's insane.
Wow.
going to Broadway to be the Giants.
Okay.
Damn it, bro. That takes my pick away.
Yeah, this young
Yes.
is going to have fun throwing
Well,
Malik Neighbors at LSU.
well, I said what? Steelers?
Going to get along quite well there as they grow up together. This is someone
Yeah,
who gets better
Browns.
every year. You see the comparison there with Jalen Hurts, and that's
Also,
what
like
that's
low-key,
about.
Jackson
You're
Dart
someone
is a
who
great
just
mobile
continues
quarterback
to
too for
improve.
fantasy.
You look at what he does with these
Why does he look like Jeffrey Dahmer right now?
Because he got them big ass bifocals.
The ability to escape rushers, get away.
Yeah,
and
this
make
throw
plays.
is insane. Oh, you can't see it, but he had a rollout sideline toe tapper, insane. But yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I told you, I really want the Colts. I want him to fall and fall and fall and fall and fall. So the Colts are like, oh, I'll take him.
I just love, I just, to be humbled like that makes me so happy. You know, to be 50-50 odds for the first overall pick, and then he's going to be the newest Will Levis, where they keep showing him throughout the draft, and then he's going to go. I mean,
have they even showed him?
Not right now. No, that would be foul. That content would be probably insane. Can you imagine?
I would love that.
Come on, NFL Network.
The last time they showed him, he wasn't even sitting at his chair.
Bro, if you were to tell me that Jackson Dart would be the second quarterback taken in the draft a month ago, 2 months ago, that's insane. Bro, Jackson Dart was first team All-SEC. I didn't even realize that. That's insane. Oh, I lost you. Oh, there we go. Do you hear me? I mean, you're back. Hear me now?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, I was saying Jackson Dart was first team All-SEC, which I didn't realize. That's insane. 10,600 yards, school record for Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart's insane.
Yeah, and he was very, very good.
I actually feel here's what sucks. We're probably not going to see him play this year.
No, it's going to be a J.J. McCarthy situation. Well, you couldn't hear it, but Rich Eisen was saying, like, listen, Shedeur Sanders is the most pro-ready quarterback left in this draft, but the Giants don't need ready. They are looking for upside. Oh, the Rams traded up.
Yeah, Russell Wilson Jameis.
The Rams trade up. The Rams are picking instead of the Falcons. They gave up their first-round pick for next year? What? To move up, 5 spots? They give up their first-round pick for next year?
Who would they want that?
I'm stupid. Sorry. Jesus Christ. The Falcons traded with the Rams back into the first round. The Falcons gave their next year's first.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, the Falcons are still on clock.
Well, that's what I was saying. I thought the Falcon. Oh, the pick is in. Hold on. Audio on.
They haven't run away with the division. Atlanta feels like they can go do it.
Los Angeles Rams have traded the 26th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 26th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select James Pierce Jr.
Oh, James Pierce.
Defensive end, Tennessee.
So a team that needed pass rush.
Okay. Yeah. James Pierce, insane player from Tennessee. What'd you say? What are you laughing at?
I said he's probably a player you would have liked to have had, huh? What pick are we on?
You done talking shit yet?
So I did while you were gone.
No, I'm sure you did. But yes, James Pierce.
That's all I did while you were gone.
I saw mocked to Denver so many times. Elite edge rusher. Stat they got on the screen right now is 13 tackles for loss in each of the last 2 seasons. It's okay. We got the corner number 3 in the fucking draft. My God.
What pick are we on?
27. Wait, that doesn't seem right. I thought we were just on 20. Oh, you didn't grab enough. You should have packed your lunchbox. Oh, guys. Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? Awful. Put your headphones on. There we go. Good boy. I was saying, you should have packed yourself a lunchbox like me. I also need to just buy a mini fridge.
Shut up.
Shut up. You shut up. Oh, I hate you right now. You got
a mini
so
fridge would be kind of sick.
Lucky with your pick tonight. Had the best positional player fall down to 14 when he could have gone easily within the top 10. Whatever, man.
I wouldn't say lucky. Everybody was projecting him to go.
Wait, what?
That there are several mock drafts. The Colts. Tyler Warren to the Colts.
Yeah, but he was always the first tight end. So the fact that you just got lucky that another team went tight end and happened to leave him by, which I think is insane. Like, you leave behind the guy that won the Mackey Award and was by far the most dominant tight end for Loveland, who I think is a great player, but it's just like the luck to have a team go get a tight end ahead, 4 picks ahead, mind you, of where he went. And that's why...
If AR actually makes that Josh Allen, maybe not to the extent that Josh Allen, if he makes a big leap this year, Colts could be. They could make that. Commanders jump.
Yeah, you were lagging like crazy, but yes, they could make that jump. If that's a big if AR takes a step forward, which I think
he's already like top 10 last year.
I think they were fine. I think they were like middle of the pack. I don't know. But apparently you have the world's hardest division now.
They were weird. There was like some games they would lock teams down. Yeah, it is our hardest division.
I don't think so at all. Fucking liar. Who's great?
Bro, I got fucking CJ Stroud.
Okay, fine. Texans sucked ass last year.
Stroud.
Okay,
Now you got Trevor Lawrence with fucking Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase on the same fucking team.
And then who's the other team in the division? Hey, tell her to shut up.
I don't know. Let's see what fucking Cam Ward's got.
Yeah. What? Titans, Colts, Texans, and
that's wild. You heard her on the microphone.
Dude, your microphone picks up everything. I'm telling you, she's barely.
She's in the fucking living room.
Dude, you barely touch the arm of your mic stand, and I hear it. Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah, 100%.
What?
It just like vibrates through the mic.
Wow.
All right.
I feel like I gotta fix that.
It would probably be a good thing, but all right. On to the pick. The Ravens pick is in. This one's interesting.
I'm so glad you said that because high safety is how I thought that he played best, and that combo with
What do we think?
Hamilton, that would be perfect for them.
There is an Alabama player on the board, so we'll see what
Ravens are gonna take someone boring but elite. I already know it.
With the 27th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Malachi Starks.
Oh, Malachi Starks.
Back, Georgia.
Insane. So like, this is what good franchises do. Even if they're at the back of the draft, they just took the top safety off the board.
You just take the best player available.
I mean, yeah, that's what you have to do.
Daniel, take it away.
Yeah, this is someone who can play in the nickel, can play.
Yeah, like the Colts took Tyler Warren. The Ravens took Malachi Starks. The Broncos took.
Shut the fuck up. How do you know his name?
Who's that?
Jahdae Barron?
I don't know his name.
I'm telling you, when I go to bed tonight, I'm sitting on my phone on YouTube watching Jahdae Barron highlights to see if I should just not wake up in the morning.
I don't know.
We could have had. I don't know. Who was the first corner taken? Oh, well, Travis Hunter. Other than that, it was him. He was the corner 2 in this draft class. And I've never heard of him.
He still hasn't gone.
Who?
Will Johnson.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying that they took him as the CB number 2. And like,
I just think you guys fucking Malachi Starks for starters. Even if you're just looking for what you guys need. Like, he would have been great.
No, I know. Trust me, I know.
Or you guys don't have an edge rusher right now either.
We got Nick Benito and Jonathan Cooper, top 5 pass rush duo in the league.
Yeah. 2 guys never heard of.
Well, that's because you don't pay attention. Look at the numbers. Nick Benito was number 3 in the league in sacks. Himself. Look it up. Pussy. Unless you scared. Because you know you don't know shit. Nick Benito was 3rd odds favorite for Defensive Player of the Year. At one point. I mean,
yeah, if you can do it numerous years in a row, I'll believe you.
Listen, this year Denver broke their franchise record for sacks in a year, beating that historically elite 2015 Super Bowl winning defense. Most sacks ever in Broncos history was this year between Zach Allen, Draymond Jones, Nick Bonito, Jonathan Cooper. Insane.
Well, yeah, when you got fucking Pastor Tan making it where you can't throw down the field.
That's fine.
The quarterbacks are going to take sacks.
That's fine. I'll take that. Shit, that's my fucking whole team right there. I will take the benefits of one player on my team.
I'm saying I don't. Yeah, I'm just saying it. Nick Bonito and fucking what were the other guy? What you said?
Nick Bonito was a second-round pick 2 years ago, and Jonathan Cooper was a third-round pick. Like, these are good players out of Oklahoma and Ohio State.
Hey.
Just saying.
I didn't say they were good. I'm just saying they're not elite edge rushers.
I would put Nick Bonito in the elite edge rusher category after this past year. Had 17 sacks.
Sure, I will. If he does it again, I will.
Yeah. Sure. Well, I'm not saying it's been a 1 year sample, but I'm saying like what was proven last year was insane. But granted, yes, I would have liked to have.
Do we got the burden here?
Who's up next? Who's on the clock? Detroit?
Lions. You had Lions at first.
No, I didn't. For Golden?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, before you changed your pick.
Oh, I changed my pick with him like 7 times. But no, I don't believe so. I think the Lions go secondary defensive backs. They probably take Will Johnson. Keep him in Michigan. How much want to bet? I see that.
Oh,
I think it's Will Johnson. They keep him. Bro, their secondary was torched. They were awful. And to keep the kid in Michigan, again, that's what good leadership does. Take advantage of other people's dumbassery. The pick is in.
I don't even see you. Your mom used to say me.
Bro, how is Asante Samuel Jr. still a free agent? All right, Lions selecting. All right. What do we got?
Running that team and running it so well as a GM.
With the 28th pick.
28th pick. The Lions take
NFL draft,
Will Johnson.
The Detroit Lions select Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle, Ohio State.
Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle, Ohio State. All right.
Tyleik Williams. A little bit earlier than I thought he would go. I thought he would be more in the second-round range, but they know what they like, and this is someone who is strong and powerful, plays with a lot of upper torque. You see him press out blocks.
Oh, no, you had going to the Bills.
Easily. Just a strong, powerful guy at 334 pounds. He's going to free up everybody else to rush on third down because of what he does on first and second down against the run. Just can eat up a lot of space.
All right, well.
You see these little glimpses?
They're wasting too much of my time with defensive tackles at 11:30 at night with the 28th pick of the draft.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired.
I know. Well, we knew it was going to be a long night. It's a long haul. It always is. We've got four more picks to make. And okay, so round 2 starts with Cleveland first pick because that was part of the Jags trade, I believe. And then Houston, Tennessee, Cleveland again. Yeah, I mean, it's a hell of a trade for Cleveland to get out of that 2 spot, only to drop back to 5 and then get pick number 33 and 36.
Yeah, I mean, shit. They might take fucking Shedeur.
Yeah, I mean, at this point they could. None of these teams left are drafting quarterbacks at all.
They might double up. They might take Henderson and Shedeur.
Because who are these last 4 teams? It's Washington, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles. Yeah, I mean, they're not taking quarterbacks. And then the first up is Cleveland. Oh my God! Imagine Deion Sanders' disdain. His kid ends up going 2nd round and still to the Browns. Like, that's awful.
Hey, we might get another running back here in this last.
Oh my God! I will actually
the Bills,
kill myself.
James Cook.
Yeah, but no, they'll resolve it. They'll fucking pick it. Justin Allen Curry. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. I can't do that. I can't have Amarian Hampton, Janty. I can't have Henderson, Genty, and Hampton in the AFC West when I've got Jaleel McLaughlin as my starting running back right now. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Hey, you can get Quinshon Judkins.
Which is fine, but I want an elite running back.
Caleb Johnson.
And we will get someone.
Evan Neal. Cam Scattaboo.
I said I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. You heard me? Listen. The Bears still need a running back.
I thought you liked Cam Scattaboo.
I like clowns too. They're entertaining, but I don't want to hire one at my own party. They're fun to watch from the outside. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that.
Come on, man.
No, listen. Oh, bye-bye. See, he didn't want to listen.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck? I thought he left. Your picture's gone. Your video's gone.
I haunt your dreams.
Where did you go?
I'm right here.
Oh.
I'm right here.
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. Annoying ass. With your laggy ass. But no, I can't. I mean, Judkins, fine. And
Exciting whites.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Listen, there's been 2 elite white running backs in my lifetime. One of which is obviously Christian McCaffrey, but we all know Scatteroo ain't Christian McCaffrey. And the other is Peyton Hillis, the one-hit wonder for the Browns. And that's it. That's it. And
That's not true.
In my lifetime, for sure it's true. Who else?
Nah, dude.
Who else?
We had that dude that was on the Chargers.
A what boy?
Yeah.
Talking about light-skinned Austin Eckler? Hold on.
Hey,
Commander's pick is in. Commander's pick is in. Hold on. Oh, my God.
29th pick in the 2025 NFL
Come on,
Draft.
don't do it to me.
The Washington Commanders select Josh Conerly Jr.
Who?
Tackle.
Josh Conerly Jr.
How about that? They doubled up on tackles.
Tackle.
You get a player as special as Jaden Daniels, Adam Peters is going to do his darndest to make sure that he's protected.
All right.
Laramie Tunsil is going to play the left tackle. Josh Connolly is
Hey,
gonna slide
put
right
some
in.
respect on Mike Allstott. Put some respect on
Brandon
Mike
Bolton's
Allstott,
gonna be a
bro.
swing tackle for him, so to even
Okay, Mike Allstott was going crazy in what, 2002? I was 5 years old. 4 years old.
It's in your lifetime.
Okay.
It's in your lifetime.
Sure. But again, you know what? Cam Scatterboo might be Mike Allstott. He plays like Mike Allstott.
He does. He does. Oh, Danny Woodhead.
Okay. If we
Rex Burkhead.
Trash and trash.
What about that guy that was on? The Jets?
Oh, what was his name?
It was Justin. He played for the Jets and the Colts.
I can't remember. Yeah. I'm just saying the odds are not in my favor with Mr. Scatterboo. Bro. There's only 3 picks left, my friend. We're almost done with day 1. And you know what? I'm willing to eat my words. I mean, that's crazy. Jalen Campbell, Nick Emanuwari, Will Johnson are still there. Daniel Jeremiah is 12, 15, 16. Still available. We're at pick 30. Whatever. I'm saying I'm willing to eat my word. More importantly, I don't know about the running back needy teams. Okay, so look. So Cleveland, possibly. Houston, no. Tennessee, no. Cleveland, possibly. Vegas, no. New England, no. Chicago, yes. I'm worried about Chicago in round 2 at running back.
Bengals.
Yeah, but, well, yes. But what I'm saying is if Denver doesn't trade up in the second round, they're not getting Henderson. They have to trade up in the second round.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
But I just don't know if they care enough because the class is so deep. Are they cool with Judkins or Caleb Johnson? I don't know, bro.
Of Ole Miss. We've still got Maxwell Hairston is out there. Will Johnson hasn't gone. I mean, there's only been one corner that's gone.
And what about pass rush? Because that's another obvious spot to me.
I'm excited to see
still sitting out there.
With
Mike
Joey
Green's
Bosa
out there.
With Joey Bosa coming in there, I mean, they're going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think
12 games, right? How many years?
The running back class is deep, man.
I'm not saying
I know. That's a problem because I wanted the top tier.
But I know this. I keep hearing they want to do a little more man coverage.
And
Dominic Rhodes.
It's in the secondary.
What?
Mad Max is sitting
What are you talking about? Who the hell is that? Is that the white boy running back you're talking about?
Dominic Rhodes.
Sitting out there right now. So
Yeah.
see if they decide to
Just try one more time. Leave and join back.
Just like, college guy coming in looking at Buffalo. There's 2 ways that you beat Patrick Mahomes.
Dominic Rhodes back. Dominic Rhodes
The
back.
same way. What Tampa did in the Super Bowl and what Philadelphia did in the Super Bowl. And both
Put him
of
on
those
his
teams
back.
Put Patrick Mahomes on his back. So to me, I don't know if there's enough edge, tackle. There's not enough defensive linemen that you can take here. The problem is they've been run through in this draft. There's not really, those top end guys. You're taking production here, maybe like a Mike Green from Marshall. He led the country in sacks.
Ezaraku, the Ted Hendricks Award winner.
Ezaraku, he had 16 and a half sacks for Boston College. That would be interesting to me.
Just to put a number on it, they were 21st in the league in playing cover 1, in playing man coverage. So if they want to play,
they want to play more. They got to bump that up. And remember, they swung and missed on Kyrie Elam a few years ago at corner.
Well, to be exact, Daniel, there's been one cornerback taken in this draft who also hasn't played wide receiver at the same time. We're talking about Jahdae Barron, who went 20th overall to the Denver Broncos to be paired up with the reigning defensive player of the year in the same.
Can I make one
When
request?
Goodell goes to announce the Bills pick, let me know.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
As a wide receiver and do a press
Oh,
conference,
he's
change
about to.
outfits, come out as a corner and do another one.
I love it.
They're coming out with the wheelchair boy.
Wheelchair kid up there.
Yep.
Special guest with him. The Chiefs are on
What was that circle for?
selection here in Green Bay.
The NFL is stepping up to have an even greater impact.
Damn, he said the NFL is stepping up. Something that this guy wishes he could do.
Second time tonight, we have the opportunity to grant a wish
No way.
for his favorite team.
He said the NFL is stepping up for blah blah blah. Something this guy's team.
Keep it up. I love it, Tom.
That's almost as bad as when I said this guy was fine.
Tommy is a 16-year-old living with a neuromuscular disorder, is a huge Buffalo Bills fan, and he's here with me to make the announcement for his beloved Bills. Go ahead, Tommy.
Here we go.
Let's go, Buffalo!
All right, let's go Buffalo.
With the 30th pick in the 2025
Make it fun.
draft, the Buffalo Bills select Maxwell Harrison. Let's go!
And there is
Maxwell Hairston.
Maxwell Harrison.
And okay, so the second official corner
Meanwhile, before you guys
over
jump
Will
into this
Johnson
young man and what he can bring to Western New York.
from Kentucky.
Wow.
The two Super Bowl teams.
Lame.
Formerly of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And Howie Roseman, currently of Philadelphia, just made a deal. The Eagles flipped
I mean, I feel like if you're still in the green room at this point, what?
So that means Kansas City is the
You're
final
like,
trade partner
you're like,
for anybody who
thank
wants to
fucking
open the
God.
first round and choose somebody
What?
that
I
is
didn't do
now
anything.
He's selected.
Well,
tapping the Bills logo and the
Huh?
long
well, I was saying no. I was saying like that's the second corner taken in the draft, which I feel like is kind of crazy. I picked 30, and I'm counting Travis Hunter as a wide receiver.
In the playoffs with Mahomes.
No question. And he's someone who
I wonder if Will Johnson is there.
We've seen him do
I
it.
feel like he
can line
is.
up, he can take away guys who can run with his speed. And
I'll have to
he's
go back and
feisty
look at
for
the-
his size. So I'm looking forward to seeing him match up with the different types of wideouts you see.
He could
Think
stick for the Eagles.
about all the different guys you go up against. But
Who?
his 4.2 speed is legit. If he had the year, if he came out after last year,
Oh, yeah, that would be an Eagles type move to be like take the guy that fell all the way in the draft that has top 5 talent. So
a little bit sideways when they heard that they traded with the Chiefs.
Quinyon Mitchell
and allowed
and
the Chiefs to
Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, all them Georgia degenerates. Oh, DeJean. DeJean.
would be marking Xavier Worthy in future games against the Chiefs.
It will be a great race as you watch him here. The burst, look at how fast and explosive he is. He can put it on cruise control on the way to the end zone. He gets himself in a bad position.
Oh,
No
wow.
problem.
KC and the Eagles
Sean
trade.
He's going up against who we know he can really run. That
Huh?
was no issue.
Bond ran sub 4.4.
To recover there.
What'd you say?
KC and Eagles just traded.
Had that year this
Oh,
year. We're
really?
talking about
They
somebody
swapped?
top 10, top 15 pick, and he's tough as a blitzer. The tackling
Yeah.
wasn't as good this year.
Wait,
That
so
was a result of the
why
shoulder. I'm
why
not
would
worried
the
about that.
I mean,
and a heck of a personality.
I guess in case the Chiefs didn't give a shit who they were getting here versus at 32, get a little bit of compensation
Maxwell, you have
from
called every single prospect that has been called before
you know who they're gonna get at 32 versus 31, but and get a little draft compensation from the Bills. I don't see why not. Although if I'm the Chiefs, I'm cock blocking the Bills any way I can. I don't care. They want to come up one spot. I don't care. I'm not letting you. You know?
What are you talking about? The Bills?
Oh, God damn it! The fucking Bills. I'm talking about the Eagles. I meant Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So. Oh, and they added a 5th round pick. So they swapped 31 for 32, and then they gave the Chiefs a 5th round pick.
No, and they got pick 54, I think.
No, they just showed it on the screen. So basically, they swapped 31 and 32, so they moved one spot ahead and behind, and then they gave the Chiefs a 5th-round pick to move up one spot.
For my family.
Mom earned it for me.
USAA membership is for those who served and can be shared with their spouses, then kids, and their kids for generations to come. Start your family's legacy. USAA. See if you can become a
well, they
member
lost.
today.
Yeah, dude, I bet you. Yeah, dude, I bet you they lost Darius Slay. They lost Darius Slay. They lost Josh. They lost Josh Sweat.
Yeah. So who are they going to pick then? Tell me.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. But hey, Luther Burden.
Bro. I mean, I thought for sure Luther Burden was going to be a 1st-round pick, but 2 receivers in the 1st round, and one of them is Matthew Golden, just pisses me off for fantasy football.
This draft sucks for fantasy football.
Yeah, it's been really bad.
If anybody
we forgot all about him.
Watching the show.
Egbuka was taken. Emeka Egbuka to the Bucks.
Fucking sucks.
I mean, yes, in reality. So basically, Jalen McMillan is just toast. Absolute toast.
Maybe.
What do you mean? They drafted another 1st-round receiver when they have Mike Evans and just re-signed Chris Godwin. So at best, they think Jalen McMillan can be a wide receiver 3. See what I'm saying?
I mean, yes. Likely, yes. He's likely dead. But also, Egbuka could be fucking buried.
Egbuka is not going to be buried by McMillan. If they believed that was even possible.
But by Godwin and Evans.
I mean, sure. But Egbuka is a slot player. So maybe they don't.
So is Godwin.
Yeah, I know. But well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, maybe Godwin's health is a concern. And they won't give as much work. I don't know. That really sucks for Chris Godwin and Mike Evans' fantasy hit. So, all right. So, thought exercise. Do we think this drafting of Egbuka drops Mike Evans and or Godwin?
I think it drops Godwin a lot.
Yeah. But, I mean, Godwin was a solid
I think it's telling us what the team thinks.
Yeah? And what is that? What does the team think?
That Godwin's not going to be ready, or that... I mean, it's tough, because the team re-signed Godwin for, honestly, a decent bit of money.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-year deal, too.
Yeah, so... But then why do you draft somebody in the 1st round to fill that role?
I don't know. That it's to me.
That's weird.
To me, that shows me as like someone who will contribute a little bit year 1, and they're looking towards the future with Mike Evans not being there. I think Mike Evans has 2 years left. But we got the pick for the Eagles.
But listen, if we could just doesn't feel Mike Evans roles.
I know.
Can I read you guys something? Well, first off, go ahead after the selection.
All right.
He drafted third bird.
The Kansas City Chiefs have traded the 31st pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 31st
we got
pick
Eagles.
in the
See it?
No, not yet.
NFL draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
See?
So congrats to him.
Again.
In the green room ends with him being,
He's a guy. Yeah, he was a guy that dropped 15 spots from where he should have been drafted, and now he goes to the Eagles. Like,
this was a guy that the Colts were mocking a lot, actually.
Yeah, insane. 2024 first team All SEC.
I was actually kind of excited. Yeah. I was actually kind of excited to draft him if we weren't going to get one of those tight ends.
Yeah, and now he's on his way to the Super Bowl champs to join the Alabama-Georgia pipeline to the Eagles, and he's going to kill it, and it sucks. I mean, whatever. I don't hate the Eagles themselves, but
bro, where's that safety from South Carolina? I feel like he is.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the broadcast is different on ESPN or what they're doing, but at least on this NFL Network broadcast, for one, they haven't done the whole, his mom died of cancer when he was 2, or his dad is arrested and in prison for the rest of his life. Like, I haven't seen, at least, I mean, I've been turning on and off the audio, but, so they might have said it, but they didn't show it on a graphic. But, yeah. I don't know, man. We got one more pick, and I'm upset. And I will 100% be watching. I can't even remember his name right now. The corner, Denver. Jahdae Barron or something? Whatever his last name was.
Barron?
Yeah, the Eagles' front seven now is Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond, and Jihad Campbell. The Eagles are about to create a dynasty. That's insane. Zach Bond was elite.
Yeah,
Nolan Smith's elite. Huh?
If they keep Saquon and just that Devonta Smith, AJ Brown crew together, like, they're going to go on a run.
Oh, 100%, dude. I don't understand how they've been able to amass this much top-tier talent. And I say I don't know. I know exactly what it is. They're just taking the guys that fall in the draft and getting a value. Like, whatever red flags that other teams had deemed on all these kids, they're like, fuck it, we'll take it on and maximize them to their full potential. And they are. Well, Devontae Smith was a high pick. He was like pick number 9 or something.
No, I think he was mid-round, dude.
No. He was the...
All I know is that he was supposed to be the number 1 wide receiver in that draft, and he was like 2nd or 3rd.
He was selected 10th overall.
But he was supposed to be number 1. He went like 2nd or 3rd for his position, if I remember correctly.
Well,
because CeeDee Lamb went ahead of him.
No, that's a different draft.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, that was the Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Rashad Bateman, Amon-Ra, Devontae Smith, Elijah Moore, Amari Rodgers, Dwayne Eskridge, Nico Collins, Kadarius Toney, De'Ami Brown.
There you go. He went 3rd after Jamar Chase, and Waddle.
Yeah, if I click on it. So Jamar Chase was 5, Jalen Waddle 6. Yeah, and then Devontae Smith 10. Yeah, Pat Surtain 9 that year.
I'd still take Waddle and Jamar Chase. But
well, yeah, I don't disagree. All right, we're closing it out. The Chiefs are in. Their pick is in.
All right.
And listen, for any one of the non-existent viewers who have watched 3 hours and 29 minutes and 22 seconds into this video, We will do a in-depth recap analysis episode soon that hopefully will have better technological impact. And we won't have as much lag and whatnot. So, all right, hold on. Chiefs are in.
In the 2025 NFL Draft.
Final pick, the first round. Chiefs select
Josh Simmons.
Josh Simmons, tackle. Okay, bro.
There you go. Josh Simmons from the Ohio State.
What was the pick? Fucking Pat McAfee's just interviewing Brandon Beane now.
Yeah, no one gives a shit. Tackle Josh Simmons out of Ohio State. So,
bro, Pat McAfee just gave up on the fucking draft. He's interviewing Brandon Beane. He's not even showing the pick.
That's insane. I mean, so it's official. It's official. Shedeur Sanders is not a first-round pick. You go from he is the new Will Levis. He's the new Will Levis. Oh, now they're showing Travion Henderson highlights for this fucking Ohio State tackle, and now I'm mad again.
I actually think that him not going first round is more shocking than Shedeur.
Yeah, 100%. I'm so upset.
I thought he was better than Hampton.
Well, we got round 2 coming tomorrow. Starts at 7. I'll be clued in.
At least you guys didn't draft Hampton, bro.
Is it bad that I would have just rather ripped the Band-Aid off and drafted Hampton and been done with that position group and having to deal with it? Because now I feel like as a Denver fan, it's like we didn't even have a pick. I feel like we didn't even have a pick. Like the needs that we had, like nothing was met. So
yeah,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you guys are pretty stupid.
Shut the fuck up, lucky bitch. But we're both tired. I know we are 3.5 hours in, which is exactly the time that I predicted it would take to get through the first round of the draft, which is crazy.
Can you even send me this video?
I might have to send it to you in 2 batches. Or, you know what? I might just edit it and upload it myself. Who knows? The ESPN notification. Huge drop for Sanders. Hilarious. But, all right, we'll do a recap. We're ready for fantasy season. Unfortunately, this draft is very anticlimactic and, for all intents and purposes, pretty negative for fantasy purposes. There's not many positives here. So, we'll recap it. We'll fix our technological difficulties and hope you enjoy the season. Anything else before I close this out?
No, I'm tired of shit. Hopefully the second round's better. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. As always, don't miss the last call for fantasy football. Goodbye.